All it takes is for somebody else to come along and all the love they had for the person that they said they loved is gone. Diddy loved Cassie. He did a lot of things that she wanted to do. He wasn't online looking for the BBCs. A lot of y'all out there do things that the people in your company want to do. How many of y'all bought up the weed, bought up the liquor for Thanksgiving, and you don't even smoke or drink? But you knew all of your guests in attendance, all they do is smoke and drink, and you want to accommodate people and give them what they want. Diddy been saying that for a long time. He been giving the people what they want. And according to this information, Cassie was the one that wanted them BBCs. She was the one that found pleasure in all that. He an old man. He can't satisfy that young woman. He ain't dropping lumber like that. He needed more wood for the fire to fulfill her desires. Now he got a team of sex workers to testify against Cassie and let the world know how much she enjoyed that. She the one that contacted them boys, not Diddy. She was the one in they DMs licking her lips with her tongue out like Megan Thee Stallion, according to this information. Diddy don't know how to contact men of that caliber. He don't know what to look for. But Cassie did. And that's the reason why they showed up to the party. He had a young thing on his arm that he could barely please, and Lord knows he didn't want to lose her, so he had to give her what she want. Now they about to testify in court against this woman, y'all. Shawn Diddy Combs is planning to offer up what could be the strongest evidence to prove his innocence in his sex trafficking trial. Multiple male escorts who attended and participated in his infamous freak-off parties are prepared to testify against Cassie. She was the one orchestrating the damn thing. She ordered the pizza, she ordered the subs, the chips, the men. She was the main one spending his money on these sex parties. If that's what she wanted to do, he let her ball out. They make it seem like she was taking orders from Diddy, like she was his secretary. No, that was his girlfriend. And they say she treated them dogs just like Corella DeVille. 101 sex workers at the party at one time. And she was the one cracking the whip. Now, I know a lot of people don't want to hear this, and this make people feel uncomfortable. That's why I gotta ask y'all this question, and I need y'all to call in and let me know what y'all think about this man. Do y'all think Cassie enjoyed herself with Diddy or no? She put up with all that stuff for a long time. Now he getting ready to tell his story. He got men out there that can testify for him when he was using them phones in jail and calling people and seeing who would be willing to speak on his behalf. A lot of them sex workers answered. It ain't like they in the music industry or nothing. You can't blackball they black balls. So they went along and said they're gonna testify against Cassie and let everybody know the real. Now y'all heard in her lawsuit that Diddy made her do them things. But according to this information, she was doing things on her own, and a lot of times Diddy didn't even know what was going on. Now he got a case. Because the people that was contacted was personal friends of hers, and her DMs and her inboxes on her friend list. She's following these men till this date, allegedly, on various social media sites. So he actually got a case, man. The jail rat mogul plans to call at least a half a dozen sex workers, many of them male, to dispute the government's account of what happened during the freak-off parties. Your Honor, it didn't go like that. First of all, Cassie is lying. That's what they plan on doing. It's two sides to every story. And since Diddy can't tell his side of the story, he got some people that's not jammed up to tell their side of the stories, and they just regular civilians working freak off just to survive. Look at this, man. Prosecutors said in new legal papers that Diddy allegedly has a number of escorts ready to testify on his behalf. The escorts purportedly participated in illicit activities with Diddy and his then girlfriend Cassie. So J-Lo don't have no type of stories like this. Kim Porter had one-on-one sessions with Diddy. Ever since Cassie came along, that's when he got buck nasty. She bought out the freakingest man. She young, and she into all different types of hot girl shit that he ain't know nothing about. This the thing about it, man. I need y'all to put on y'all thinking caps and stop thinking everything is cap. When Diddy was working for Deleon and Ciroc, Cassie just so happened to come on his arm. Now they saying that she ain't mean to skeet on that man's shoulder blades, but she did come on his arm around the time he was selling Ciroc. Now the rumor is them people planted Cassie on Diddy. That's the rumor that's going around. They're saying that the people at Deleon and Ciroc planted Cassie on him to orchestrate all this freaky shit just in case they had to use it against him in the future. That's what they're claiming. It's not ironic that she modeled for the company, and just because that's his girlfriend don't give her the automatic right to promote their brand, unless she is what they was promoting all along. It had nothing to do with Diddy. It had everything to do with the girl on his arm because she was exotic and she made their liquor exotic. But Diddy was so turned out, she introduced him, allegedly, to not only a freaky, deakier side of life, but that pink cocaine and all that stuff. They getting ready to tell it, man. Whoever Cassie was working for while she was with Diddy, she had him lost in the sauce, and he just now starting to figure out what's going on now that he behind bars. Now these rumors and allegations and speculations, but she was around a lot of other thotties that you would consider sex workers in the industry that'd do anything for fame and to do anything to get in front of that camera. You close that door, she in the back room, she gonna turn into a super freak, and you ain't gonna be able to leave, man. Ask Harvey Weinstein or Jeffrey Epstein, all them weirdos, man. They hear you got $1 billion, next thing you know, they got their tongue hanging out their mouth like Megan Thee Stallion. I love Cassie just like everybody else, but they saying Cassie wasn't classy and she was nasty. And they about to testify. We gotta talk about this, man. Make sure y'all do me a favor. Hit that like button. Hit the notification button. The phone lines is open. Y'all could call in and let me know what y'all think about it. Y'all know I already had me a couple of drinks, so I'm gonna be talking regardless, but we gotta get into this news because it's getting crazy. Y'all need to see this, though. Y'all need to see this, man. They talking about Diddy like he that dude from 14 Cameras. Like he just in the room whacking off while the festivities is going on in his parties. They said he was pleasuring himself. He didn't even participate in the freak-offs. What sense do that make? He just an old, deprived, dirty old man with money to blow. He like to watch the replays. He be in the back room whacking off looking like a retard, according to these lawsuits, man. The people don't even know they being recorded. They sitting down blowing up the toilet. Diddy in the other room sweating and shit, smiling like the Joker. But that's Negro here, no there. Let's get into the main presentation. Y'all ready? Let's go. Let's get this. Y'all listening? Okay, let me get this right. Y'all listen at this, man.
Cassie Ventura's public comments coming just days after CNN exclusively obtained the graphic surveillance footage. CNN's Elizabeth Wagmeister broke the story and has this follow-up on Ventura's reaction. We want to warn our viewers, some of the images in her report are disturbing.
Right here, Cassie. Cassie Ventura breaking her silence for the first time since CNN uncovered this disturbing video showing music
no.
mogul Shawn Diddy Combs violently throwing her to the
no.
ground, then kicking and
Y'all
dragging
can't see
her.
that.
On
Y'all
Instagram,
can't see that.
Ventura thanking family, friends, and strangers, writing, "The outpouring of love has created a place for my younger self to settle and feel safe now. But this is only the beginning. My only ask is that everyone open your heart to believing victims the first time."
Damn, man. And that's the crazy part about Diddy filing a lawsuit against Cassie, man. From jail. They about to testify, and she might do time, depending on the evidence that they could bring forward. And they've been working overtime on this. So just when you thought it couldn't get no messier, this man is slinging mud from behind the jail cell. He going at Cassie's head. Like, you gonna take my money after you don't? She the one that turned him out. And she the reason why he reached out to TD Jakes to deliver his soul. And shortly after that, he let Cassie go and moved on with his life. He said that was the darkest time he ever was in. When he was with Cassie, that's when he was going through the dark times. Doing some old twisted. He didn't know who the fuck he was. And the sad part about it is Diddy is very influential. Y'all should have seen that when he was dealing with Young Miami. Look at this. She had him in hoochie daddy pants and doing all the latest dances and shit. He talking about he acting bad and all that hot girl shit when he was with Young Miami. He's very influential. So you gotta go back and see the moves that he was making when he was dating certain women. Y'all gotta see this, man. He was dressing real funny when he was with J-Lo. He ain't know what to do. He was trying to keep up with her. He trying to protect her. He shooting in the club, just doing dumb shit to impress her. She turned his ass out, but not as worse as Cassie did. She did him dirty. He come to the club looking like a gangster Madonna with them leather Dennis Rodman pants on to match her leather skirt. A horrible situation. She only got with him for the money. And for them beats too, man. He didn't know if he was Puerto Rican or what when he was with her. Y'all see his perm? It got the Rico Suave perm. This shit slicked down. 2 earrings on, acting like he a pretty boy Papi Chulo. All because he was with J-Lo. He started doing salsa. Remember he was dancing, doing salsa in the rap videos when he was with her? Hold on. Y'all need to see this, man. Why the phone lines ain't ringing? Y'all scary candy asses. Look, he did the salsa on the damn arm, dancing with the stars and everything. Look, Diddy and J-Lo salsa dancing live on IG. He hit her with the merengue swing. He doing the salsa with a plantain in his hand when he was with Jennifer Lopez, y'all. I'm just trying to prove a point. She had him doing that shit, the soca and all that, at them freak-off parties. The point I'm trying to make is Diddy is a very, very influential man. So every woman he dealt with influenced him to do whatever his mother influences him. Look at this, man. If it wasn't for Misa, he probably would have never joined Uptown Records or none of that shit. She put the battery in his back way back then. If it wasn't for this woman, he wouldn't have no swag. She gave him swag. Do y'all get where I'm going with this, man? So if these women influenced him the way they influenced him, then what does that say about Cassie when he was doing all that mess, man? And did she enjoy it or no? Y'all don't want to have this conversation because it's a real conversation, and I understand that. And I ain't trying to be an asshole. And best believe I'm not trying to go against the grain. It's just for intellectual conversation purposes only. I'm not trying to be malicious or call her out or woman shame or anything like that. I'm just trying to have a dialogue about the dynamics of when men and women do things. It can be a double standard. Diddy was not trying to have them BBCs. If that was the case, what the fuck he need Cassie for? If Diddy wanted 10 BBCs, why in the hell would Cassie be in the equation? And why would she be reaching? He got a brain. He could reach out to whoever. He get in contact with whoever he want to get in contact with. And if it was her reaching out to these men to come to these parties, he wasn't holding a gun to her head while she was on the phone. That's all I'm saying. But that's Negro here nor there. Y'all can take it or leave it. But that's what's going on. I got the proof right here. They talking about it. He about to take her to court with the orange jumpsuit on and everything. Her and her husband, they about to get served. Allegedly, that's what they saying out here in these streets. And people find it hard to believe, but he actually got a case. Because he got people that's willing to testify on his behalf. And you can't deny them a testification. Since they want to hold his bail and don't want to let him out, and he got to play by their rule, he got to get down and dirty. This is his dirty, man. He about to bring in all them boys that they was freaking and let them tell their side of the story of what happened with Cassie and how she was acting. Rather if she enjoyed herself or not. They got DMs of Cassie thanking them for the parties and things. Allegedly. Now this gonna get ugly, and a lot of people don't want to see this part. Cassie claims that she was trafficked during those encounters. Diddy Hover claims that Cassie consented to the illicit activities, and at least some of the male escorts who participated with her are prepared to testify against Cassie. So what can she say in her defense? What's she gonna say, man? You had a kinky relationship with a man you was dating? And you mean to say that you didn't enjoy it even though you stayed with him for multiple years? What was the perks that you was receiving? The lifestyle you was living? Was it drugs? And who introduced who to the narcotics? Now you could easily flip the goddamn omelet and put it all on Diddy. Without a doubt. But he trying to take a fighting chance in hell right now, yo. He about to take a fighting chance in hell to sling some mud back in Cassie's face, since she the one that really set it off. He played himself when he gave her the money, like he was scared. He gave her the money in less than 24 hours. How in the fuck you gonna fight after that? That's like if somebody walk up on you and take your lunch money. All your money gone. Once they see that, they not holding back. They not even asking him for his money. They slapped his ass in jail and they taking his money. They taking his money, man. He fucked. He should have never got played out like that in front of the world when she pulled that boss move on this man. Now he's stuck. He gave her the money. She was pump faking. They ain't even have nothing on him for real. Cause she know if she would have exposed him, she would have had to expose herself if they would have dragged it out. If he would have dragged this thing out, then he could have had the male escorts come forward and shut her shit down. But he wasn't thinking like that. He was too paranoid about some other shit that y'all don't even know about. So for Cassie to get that victory, he was blindsided. He been in the camp for a little bit. Now he ready to go to war. He done toughened up, shanked a couple of niggas, spanked them. Now he got them in there saying, take that, take that, take that. He's fathering these young men in there, showing them how to freak off correctly with elegance and class. Like, yo, y'all niggas clean up this shower. We ain't about to do this with all this dirt and all this mud and shit around here. But y'all clean this shit up and I'll be back. I ain't coming back unless y'all clean this shit up, man. It need to be sparkling like some Marvel up. And y'all niggas nasty, man. Talking about y'all want to have an early morning freak off. Ain't even clean the bathroom. Matter of fact, y'all get on that shit and come get me when y'all get this shit straightened out, man. Allegedly. That's how it be going down. Now, I want to see Cassie win and get away with her $50 million, but her husband is sketchy, man. They saying it's a possibility that he was law enforcement. He the one that put her up to the job. It's sticky out here in these streets, and Diddy's still in the slammer. And I don't give a damn about him, but they gotta make it make sense. It takes two to tangle. The man not gonna dominate, especially when there's 13 other BBCs. He must not be that dominating over this woman if he got other men in the bed with them. How in the fuck you gonna dominate when you a whole diva? And that's why it seems like she may have been dominating him. Like she was the big dog in charge and she was the one directing him in the direction that he was going because he flimsy. He's not as intimidating as you think. When they raided his house, they found teddy bears and goddamn Barbie dolls in his bed, man. They found a big teddy bear. You thought it was his daughter's room. Come to find out it was Diddy's room with the teddy bears and stuff in there. With the pink slippers and the pink everything. The baby oil was all up in there. They claim Diddy ensured their participation in the freak-offs by providing narcotics, controlling their careers, and using intimidating and violence to get them to participate in the performances, which sometimes lasted for days. The feds allege that Diddy arranged and directed the freak-offs while he pleasured himself and often recorded the videos. So he just in the next room, breathing hard. What's that movie? Put that up. In the like, yes, that's it. That's it, man. That's it. There you go. Get it, Ray J. Get it, Ray J. Get it, Ray J. They don't even know he was watching. He looking at all the cameras in all the rooms. He orchestrate the freak off, run in the back and record it, and they ain't even know it. Got everybody on video so he can touch himself. That's what they claiming, man. He more of a wacko than Jacko. They turned him into a bigger freak. Oh my God, man. And if this, I ain't gonna say if it's true. Where there's smoke, there's fire, Diddy, you're wrong. And they got you dead to rights. But it is funny to me why they waited until now to take this man down. That's what got me thinking. A perfect storm for the perfect storm. What is really going on? You know what I'm saying? So we just ain't gonna get no phone call. How long I been on here and we still ain't get no call? Y'all must got the itis or some shit. Or y'all full, y'all don't know that the lines is open or whatever the case is, man. I hate to cut the video short, but it's looking like that's what we gonna have to do because the phone number on the screen, I don't know what's going on. Stop being a bitch. Yo, who being a bitch? Yo, I ain't never being the, yo. Matter of fact, you take 5 and y'all do whatever y'all want to do. I'm about to go beat this nigga's ass. Matter of fact, let me end this stream because I ain't about to be entertaining people like that. Got the nerve to disrespect me on my show. This nigga, let's just go ahead and finish the show, man. He a bitch. You're dropping shit. Whatever, man. If y'all don't like me, I don't like y'all neither. How about that? I'll beef with the whole YouTube. And your mom and them in the background listening can get it too. Your uncle, the dude upstairs sleeping in your mother's bed, all y'all. If the family watching, all y'all could get it, man. That's what y'all want. Y'all want to be funny with me, I'll be funny with y'all, man. We be funny with each other. Y'all think I give a damn? Because I said what I said about Cassie and now y'all in y'all feelings. It is what it is. She participated in this damn circus and she don't want y'all to believe she a clown. And y'all ain't gotta believe it. They saying she was being trafficked. How you gonna traffic somebody on the red carpet? Who in the hell that bold? You supposed to be in them chains in that dungeon, and he got your ass all out in public. He take her out the basement, water hose her ass, and give her a Louis Vuitton dress. He take her out them tunnels. She be screaming like a bat. He gotta smack her up just to bring her back to life. We going out tonight. She was being trafficked at the Grammys. How the fuck you get trafficked at the Met Gala? With a $50,000 dress on. I don't know, man. Tell me. You trafficked to somebody and y'all at the Olive Garden. Like, I'll be right back. She walking backwards from the dinner table with a butter knife in her hand. Like, you stay back, you stay back. Like, it's an emergency. But I know this type of stuff is not funny. Because there's some real shit going on out here. But I want somebody to help me make it make sense because he's still in jail. We're going to be talking about this in 2025. I mean, damn. We got to do the groundwork just in case they try to hit us with some other bullshit and you completely lose your mind. Trying to do damage control. Because they already talking. Oh, they done cooked up all this shit. In addition to the prostitution charge, Diddy is charged with participating in a criminal enterprise that included kidnapping, arson, bribery, narcotics. He the damn joker, y'all. We got a real life diddler on our hands. Who gonna play Batman? The jail rap mogul plans to call at least a half a dozen escorts to dispute the government's account of what happened during the freak-offs. So how could that change? You know what? He might get bail if they can get this thing to go through. When we all know they down there at that courthouse laughing their motherfucking ass off. Like, God, we got his ass, we got him. Like, here Diddy. They be dangling boiled hot dogs in front of his cell. Like, here Diddy. He reach out and snatch that hot dog so damn fast and run back to the corner. Diddy, man, I got you. Look, Diddy. Here you go, Diddy. They dangling Twizzlers in front of his cell, man. That's fuck, man. You know what? It is what it is. If you do the crime, you gotta do the time. But if Cassie being in bed with 13 BBCs is a crime, and she the one that called them, shit, I guess he in jail for being too nice. Was it too much pleasure? If he would have did some shit like that in Paris, he probably would have got away with it. Like, ooh, woo, wee, wee. Like, woo, whoa. Pee, pee, wee, wee. Like, yes, wee, wee, nigga. We, all of us. We all freaking off. We, us, nigga. Like, ooh, wee, wee. Yeah, I like that too. Take that. No Diddy. But besides all that, it's a lot of people out here wondering, will Diddy ever get out of jail? You damn right he will, when them BBCs get on the stand and they start telling about they freak offs in front of the judge and she get wet, Diddy gonna fly out of there like a bird. Don't let one of them dudes start singing R&B to the judge. She gonna start squirming in her seat. Like me and my niggas was freaking off with her. Like Cassie love getting on top of me. Yeah. They gonna get a testimony, y'all. They might even start stripping in the damn. Just to give an example. Like, Your Honor, see, this what I do. When I come in the room, I snatch my shit off like this, like that. And then Diddy got the baby oil on deck, but I bought my own for today. Like, order in the court, order. That's what's gonna happen, man. They already got it set up. I'm just letting y'all know in advance. It's about to go down on Cassie's ass. Once again, multiple sex workers ready to testify against Cassie. Now she gonna have to bring who she gonna have to defend her against them men? Her mother, her father, they wasn't in the room. Who gonna defend her, man? Her stylist, her homegirl, her makeup artist. They wasn't even supposed to be there. She ain't got no defense. Her husband can't defend her in this situation. Y'all need to look at this, man.
The surveillance video from 2016 also shows Combs throwing a vase at then-girlfriend Ventura in the hallway of a Los Angeles hotel.
Why he do that? That was so stupid. This why he need to be in jail. Look.
The first time. The surveillance video from 2016 also shows Combs.
Look. He took the vase. The nigga took the whole vase. He shot you hateful motherfucker. He said, what's wrong with him? Leave his ass in there. You don't act like that. He is a risk. He acting like King Kong out there. He can't control his emotions. All in his feelings over nothing. Mad because he can't please her like them BBCs, man. That's why he really mad. Because he got to hire motherfuckers. Like, I'll probably treat you better if you didn't have to hire men to me. Like, what you say to me? You heard what I said. I would probably love you better if you didn't have to hire men. If you didn't have to hire men to please me. You can't get it up. And you know you can't. Shut up, Puff. You know you can't. That's the reason, you know? You do all these drugs, you do all this shit, you know, because you can't get it up. Like, I've been talking to my doctor about that. Don't be talking about me like that. You have to kiss on your own mother just to get a tingle? They don't be talking about my mother. I don't never kiss and get no tingle for kissing on my mother. Like, I seen you do it. You stood right up like a rock as soon as you kissed your mother. Like, I ain't never did no shit like that, Cassie. Shoot, a middle name is Viagra, but that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. But that's Negro here. So y'all ain't gonna call. It is what it is. I'm about to go. How about that? And you ain't gonna have nothing better. What you gonna watch? You gonna put on one of them videos where they be lying all damn day? At least I ain't lying. Go on, take a shot at the bad guy. Come on. I'm right here. This the last time you see another bad guy like me, amigo. I'm telling you, man. Say good night to the bad guy. Come on. Say good night. I'm gone. I ain't coming back no more, man. I gone, man. I'm about to get out of here. Y'all want me to be a super villain. Y'all would love it if I was the Diddy of YouTube, surviving Shawn Blazington. Have all them big booty mothers come forward. Your big booty auntie, she on the news, surviving Shawn Blazington. Like, yes, Your Honor, he grabbed my ass. The judge be like, like, I'm sure he did, honey. Like, Your Honor, I caught Shawn Blazington looking at my booty. We've all took a glance, my love. We all took a glance. That's Negro here, no there. Y'all need to listen at this, man.
The beginning. My only ask is that everyone open your heart to believing victims the first time. The surveillance video from 2016 also shows Combs throwing a vase at then-girlfriend.
Yeah, stupid little kid for doing that, man. Hold on, y'all. Yo, hello, who this is? The
Hello?
hell? What's going on? Who this be?
Hey, what's up, man? It's Diva King. How you doing?
Diva King is on the phone, man. Yo, we so glad you called in, brother. What's on your mind?
Yeah, man, this Cassie deal, man. What's going on with this, bro? I mean, it's one thing after another.
Yo, I'm still tripping off your name. Diva King?
Yeah, that's an AKA.
Like I'm a
That's
diva, but I'm a king
Yeah,
at the same time. Like,
yeah,
don't get
well,
it twisted.
Well, let me get it twisted. Don't you get it twisted? Because DEVA stands for
Don't
something
be
else.
a diva. Don't be a diva.
No,
Don't be a diva.
no. Hey, Shawn, listen, bro. Listen, just take a second now. It's different than the divas, right? DIVA is a female. DEVA is a male. Look it up.
But you a king with it, even though you got the hand on
you a
your
king.
head.
Ain't you a king? Aren't you a king?
With the hand on the head.
you funny. Yeah, it's all
Man,
good though.
let's get serious. You know what I'm saying? Enough with the jokes, because we talking about Diddy and everything, man. They saying that he got some stuff saying that Cassie was the one orchestrating all the freak offs. And I thought about it. What man would allow for their woman to do some like that unless they woman was with? If we in a relationship, I'm taking you to public places. They going out to dinner. They on the red carpet. That's his girl. Ain't like she a slave and he got her. He not trying to show her to the public. He got her. He holding her hostage or nothing like that. Like, this his girl. But at the same time, they in the bed with multiple men and she with it and she the one that's reaching out to the men. Wouldn't that make you think that he was doing that because that's what she wanted to do more so? Because if he wanted men, he could have just got that without her. Why would he even waste his time with her?
That's true. That's true. So yeah, I think she'll be a part of it right along with him, 50-50.
50-50 down the middle, both guilty.
You feel me? You know, because she could have left many times if she wasn't comfortable. You know what I'm saying? You know, these freak offs, I don't know, man. They always say that when they take these freak offs, everybody's passing out. You know, so it's like a SA, you know, but they don't never say are they becoming horny? Are they horny? You know what I'm saying? Is these drugs making them horny, or are they just passing them out?
Yeah. I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
some people, they show up to parties like that. Like, yo, if it ain't no drugs at the party, they ain't even trying to be there.
Yeah, but Diddy's drugs knock you out.
Shit, that's the ones they want.
Yeah. So they can do that SA. See, they don't even know what's happening. They're knocked out.
You know, but at the same time, I believe they trying to make it seem like people was taking drugs against their will. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you know what you're doing and you willing to take it, then that's on you. But if you drinking and they got drugs in your alcohol, he roofing whole parties. Shit, that mean a whole lot of people need to be coming forward.
That's true. He slipping Mickeys and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
The whole party roofied. That's if that was the case, everybody would have lost their mother. It would have been more bloodshed than anything at that damn party.
That's true. For real, man. So this is crazy, man. I don't think he should get out. I think he should go ahead and serve his time. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of cases, bro. You know, it's a wonder they ain't focusing on the murder cases. You know, whatever.
But what's the crime? Why is he in there? What's the crime that he did besides the video
The freak off.
with Cassie? Hey, ain't no video and no freak off. Ain't no pictures, ain't no proof.
Yeah, well.
Only proof
true.
they got is he football punted Cassie's behind, and that was never cool.
Right, 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 right.
So,
I don't know, man. You know, this dude got a lot of money. Ain't no telling what's gonna happen at the end.
man, I don't think they wanted to end yet because they got a lot of money to, but it's like, damn, now I understand why they call it a smear campaign.
Right, right.
Cause you smear whatever it's shit, so you can't even see shit for what it is because they don't smeared it. It's just smeared all over the place. Like this is the
Yeah,
perfect definition of a smear campaign.
that's true. That's true. Ain't nothing clear. Ain't nothing clear. It's all false.
Hell no, it's all just like okay, I guess since they said it's true then, but it's all smeary.
Right, 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 right. Yeah,
Cause they gonna
yeah.
take Cassie word, especially if she hit first, it's like, damn, what you gonna do? Hit back? He figure he on some shit. It's love, Cassie. It's I see what you trying to do. You want money? That's what you want, Cassie. That's what you want. You want money? Here, take the money. It's all love. Everybody get their publishing back, man. Love, 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 love. He just trying to spread love because he know he was in a dark time, but he was in that dark time when he was with Cassie though. He wasn't in that time when he was with Kim Porter or Misa. He was on the rise when he was with them women. He was right when he got with Cassie. He was at the height, and you know
Mm-hmm.
what they say when you at the height. That's when the devil is you right there. Like if you living like that, the devil is right by your side. And
That's
in
true.
his mind, he was thinking, damn, the devil was in the form of Cassie, had to reach out to TD Jakes to get delivered from this woman, man.
Man, that's true. That's true, man. Yeah, man.
Now
It's
his
all a bit.
redemption. He going through redemption because of his relationship with Cassie. He ain't never been married a day in his life. But this relationship right here, this is the one he paying for.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But they got so many allegations against him. You know what I'm saying?
Paying for the time he spent with Cassie Ventura. That sounds like some Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, the Diddy Detective. They need to make her movie, Cassie Ventura,
yeah,
the
yeah,
Diddy
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Detective.
That's true, man. That's true, man. Hey, man, I just wanted to call in, man, and say a little bit, you know what I'm saying, on this topic, man. It ain't over until it's over, you know?
Yeah, man, I gotta ask you this question before I let you go though. Do you feel like Cassie enjoyed herself or not? Do you think it was a torture sessions like she made it seem, like she was freaking out, like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening to me? Or do you think she was having a time of her life?
I think she had more time of her life than she didn't. I can say
Mm,
that.
mm,
It was like I say, he wasn't forcing her and holding her against her will. Not that I can see. You know what I'm saying?
mm.
I
Well,
mean, I think that she became spoiled, she
mm,
became accustomed, all of that, and then maybe she just got sick and tired of it. He went off, and then she just told on his ass.
mm.
You know, retaliation for something. Who knows?
Yeah, you can't treat somebody like a pet. That's what it looked like he was doing in the hallway, like he owned her, kinda.
Yeah, and just throwing stuff at her. Yeah, like she's a dog.
That's fucked up. You never treat another human being like that.
No, you shouldn't do it. You shouldn't do it, man. It ain't good for you. Karma like a
Yeah,
mug.
he fucked up, and they got him on tape acting like a damn, like on the Color Purple on some Harpo shit. He
For
acting
sure.
like Mister. He acting like Danny Glover on the Color Purple. They got him on tape. And not only now they could see if he was doing CV like that, then they probably
Right,
wouldn't even really care. But he doing Cassie, a beautiful whatever she is. She's a bilingual, a mixed, whatever the case is. She's a beautiful young lady, man. They not trying to see
right.
him, uh, you know, he belittling her like that. That's not cool.
It ain't cool, man. It ain't cool. That's why he is where he's at. You know what I'm saying?
What if it was
Uh
Lauryn Hill?
say it again.
What if it was Lauryn Hill? They was together and
Oh,
he dragged Lauryn Hill back by her afro. You think
Lauren
people
Hill
would be more outraged?
probably. You know, so that's Lauryn Hill's a legend. She's one of our legends. You know what I'm saying? Lauryn Hill
Yeah.
probably would have got the pow on his ass real quick.
Nah, some rosters just would have shot his shit up.
Right.
That would have been the
One
end
or
of
the
it.
other. That's true. One or the other. You know, because she's a full flesh black woman. You know what I'm saying?
Them rosters
You know
would
how
have
black
He
women
would have
are.
never. They would have
They're gonna
rocked his
take their
shit.
wig off. They'll take their wig off in front of you. They take their wig off. You know you better run.
Them refugees, they gonna come straight over to America just to get Diddy.
That's right.
Like, ready or not, refugees taking over. Your whole Walmart employed by refugees, man.
Yep.
That's
Yeah,
what it is,
man.
Yo, we appreciate you, dog. You called in and you put it down. That's why the next time when I go live, bro, you got to call back because you a superstar and all that. We appreciate you, man.
Sure.
No doubt. We're going to holler at you later, dog. Real talk.
Oh, okay. All right, Shawn. Later.
Be good, man. No doubt.
Peace.
Why he was acting like I was crazy the whole time? I'm offended by his conversation. Was I wilding? What was going on? I don't know. He was acting all funny. But that's Negro in there. I appreciate y'all. Shawn Combs is accused by Cassie of scrape and years of abuse in the lawsuit. Damn. In the suit, the singer says Mr. Combs, known as Puff Daddy or Diddy, she put that in the lawsuit just to make sure that she was talking about him, subjected her to a pattern of control and abuse over about a decade. Mr. Combs vehemently denied these allegations. He vehemently denied it. He got somebody from the UK working for his staff. Like, he vehemently denied it. He vehemently. Hello, who this is, man?
Man, this is your boy Struggle, man.
Damn, man. Yeah, we want to hear what you got to say about it.
Man, I'll just keep it short and sweet. Puffy took a script from the master's book. That's what they used to do to our people back in the days, right? Degrade the man in front of the woman. He ain't
What
doing
that got to do with Cassie?
Man, Puff Daddy did it wrong, bro. You got all this money and you're going to force people into this game? Let's be real.
Man,
With money,
it goes down.
With money, you could pretty much get whatever you want, right?
Yo, it's a lot of men in Africa that got 50 baby mamas
With no money.
with no money. They got like it's men that got 100 kids.
And just doing it right, just laying the pipe right. That's all it comes down to.
They be like, "Yup, that's my father. Yup, that's our father." Hey, the family reunion is crazy. Like, "Yup, he's all of our father." He knocking them flat every night. You heard? Every night he knock them flat.
But hey, as a man, that's how we supposed to be living, man. 3, 4 wives, you know.
You agree with that?
I agree with that 100%. I'm from Belize, and hey, it's an open ball game over there, man.
You can't, if you're going to be a man like that, you can't be emotional whatsoever. You got to be cold as a fucking rock.
I mean, the females that we dealing with these days are colder than us. We just gotta adapt and survive. That's what it comes down to.
You got to be a cold motherfucker, man, because they going to do some shit to test you, and if you fail the test, you going to lose it all.
Well, you see what I learned love in life. After I had my children, I learned that's real love. Everything is just about having fun.
Having fun. Like, no, it's just a good time. Like, you don't take it to heart. There's no lock and key going on with your situation.
You can't have no lock and key, man. Can't. Your lock and keys are with your kids. You know that. That's real love. You look at your kids, you're like, wow, this is love. You look at your wife, you girl.
Hold on, you said you married and all that?
Yeah.
And you agree. So how many wives you got?
I won, but how much I won, that's a different topic altogether.
Oh, do she know this? Do she know you be thinking like this, brother?
Yes, sir.
Oh man, so she can see it coming any day now.
Hey, we both got to see coming now.
Hey, man.
I can't sit here and feel like I'm some superhero, right or wrong.
Yeah, you on to something, man. You know, I wish you luck. I don't know how this gonna play out for you, but sound
Peace,
like
peace,
a
brother.
dangerous game. It
It's
can
all
get
love, man.
tricky because she could hit you where she found another husband, and you gonna be in your feelings about that.
Man, I just gotta make sure I find me a nice side piece.
She
Something
be like
younger, something prettier. That's all it comes down to, baby.
something young, so you gonna favor the new chick over your old chick.
Not really, but hey, if that's the game being played, you gotta adapt. It's
So
all
she
it is.
gonna have to catch up with the young chick, or else she gonna be missing out.
Exactly my point. Because you know these young chicks go for a little bit of nothing.
Come on, what is we talking about here, man? We got Diddy Part Two on the phone. Don't you
Ain't
know
no
it's
Diddy part two over here,
2024, man?
baby.
You can't be talking like that with sensitive women's out here in the midst.
I'll be real, man. I'm just keeping it real. And it's sad to say it's not me dropping the level, it's they dropping the level. These days, you take a
Yo,
female out to eat, they feel like they're obligated to do something with you. Make that
you
make
talking
sense?
about, and not to cut you off, you talking about younger and older. What about slimmer and thicker?
Oh, man, it's all about the food, baby.
So which one would you rather be, the thicker one, the older one or the younger one?
No, a more mature female. Definitely more mature female that know what they're into. Not no younger female. That's a waste of time.
So you want them both old, but one older than the other.
Yeah, that know what they're into. It's all about let's get have some fun, enjoy life, and hey, make it happen. Not forcing no one to do nothing they don't want to do. No Diddy.
So you know to be thinking like this, you can't get in your feelings whatsoever about nothing.
Exactly. You know, you the side dude. You ain't the main dude. You're the side dude. You enjoy what comes with the side dude, homie. You don't have to worry about the stress. You don't have to worry about the bills. You're the guy that they call when it's time to have fun.
So when it came to, okay, with your frame of thinking, that's perfect that you called, man, because you got a what you call it, a polygamous or something mind frame when it come to relationships. That's perfect because it's looking like Cassie got that same mindset, except for when it comes to men. Like she wanted to have 50 husbands if she could, and Diddy afforded her the life that she wanted to live. It's like when you sell your soul, let's just say hypothetically Diddy is the devil.
Yeah.
And Biggie sold his soul to him once upon a time. Fucking the Locks did once upon a time. And Cassie sold her soul to Diddy. And Diddy said, "What is it that you want from me?" Like, I want 15 BBCs. And I want a freak off party every night. And while she's saying this shit, the winds is blowing, her hair going off, his papers flying all over the room. What if that's what happened?
Man, I don't. I mean, that's a possibility, but Diddy's like an open book, man. Because there's many people that move like him. They think that if they have the money, that they could abuse their money and their position. This is scripted. It take place in the military. It take place in the police. The chiefs, they abuse the little rookies. This ain't nothing new. It's just, they're not real people, man. That's what it comes down to. Like I believe that maybe Cassie really wanted to go in and she's a beautiful girl, beautiful singer. Well, we're not hearing about her. Puffy, all Puffy does is suck people's energy. He's going to put you, like they say, in compromising position, and he got you. That man ain't got no skills. His entire career is off remixes. Bro, I could do a remix in a heartbeat. He got no skills. His
So
skills is to read other people.
that means that anybody that he ever been in a relationship with is a victim because he is who they're a victim because of who he is, the way he is,
Exactly.
just his person. You ought it don't matter who he dealt with, they automatically victims because they had a relationship with him.
Exactly. Because it's like you having a relationship with the devil. Homie, you're the victim. If someone is accused of hurting the mother of their child, homie, there's no line on who that person will not cross. There's none.
And that's why he keep getting denied bail because they like, shit, we don't even know if he the one that took out his own baby mother.
Man, that's a dangerous dude, homie. I'll be real with you. The first time I saw or heard Puffy, I already know, yo, he's not a nice person. My energy never took that guy. I had a strong feeling that he had something to do with Biggie. But when I heard about the situation with Pac, I was like, yo, he's more dangerous than I thought.
Damn. Yeah, and you know, it borderline sound like I be trying to take up for the dude. A lot of people say it sound like I'm 100% trying to take up to the dude. Me, I'll try to be optimistic somewhat, but it seems like there's no room for optimism when it comes to Diddy.
Man, you know, I don't know what to say. I wish him the best. That's about it. I mean, but think about it. You know that's not his son. Look what he's accused of. Killing people and taking over their family. That's a different level of evil, fam.
Yeah, you
It's a
know,
different level.
it's a different level. But it's why I say if that's the industry standard, because this ain't the first time we heard stories like these about these people. It seemed like that's the standard, and the people playing in the league got to play by the rules. So if he not the only player in the game, how is he the only one that's being fouled out for something that they all do?
Man, that's a great. Well, they say, you never bite the hand that feed you, baby. He wanted to be big man and bite the hand that was feeding him. So them boys have to teach him a lesson.
Yeah,
That's all.
man. All
Teach him a
because
lesson.
he sidestepped and got out of line. They tripped. Yeah, he got
He
out of
took himself
line.
out of that position. He wanted to bite the big boy's hand.
But
Hell,
what was he thinking when what he thought that Jay Z had his back? Did he think he had some type of security because Jay Z became a billionaire?
man, honestly, I think that those tapes he probably thought, man, I could blackmail people. Like, yo, you really want this? That's a heavy level of blackmailing. But when the whole system turned on him, he realized, like, oh wow,
I
the
think
big boys are dealing with.
I think that Rock Nation brunch had them all thinking that they put all their money is in the same pot. That's what I think, man. I think once they did the brunch and they started rubbing shoulders, they like, shit, my money, your money, my money, our money. They had a mentality that they somehow dominate because they all got a bag.
I think so, and like you said, with the rest, they claim position by like, look what they did to Meek Mills. You could be, bro, you took that man with French Montana. Come on, bro. When you done disrespect a man like that man can't even look you in the eyes. He got to look down, as far as I know.
Hold on,
You're that
wait a
man
minute,
beat
man.
at that point.
They had Offset and Babyface getting all chummy at the Rock Nation brunch, so he met him a new connect. Either they done met before. Babyface walked up on Offset like, hey, young fella, I hear you with the Migos. Yeah, remember me? Yeah, I'm with L.A. Reid. I know some people that know. They in the cut, chummy, even took a picture together. What the fuck was they talking about?
That's a good question, brother. I don't know.
Ba-
I ain't trying to get that comfortable with no man. I'm not that
Babyface
simple.
done caught him a chicken wing out here in these streets.
Man, the only body I'm trying to catch you is with the female. What happened to catching the bodies like that? When homies used to go and like, man, I caught me a body tonight. The body they caught was a nice vixen. But what happened to days like that?
But you know what? Why is it when people of color get together, it got to be like the Gremlins or some shit? Like they just all there menacing. Like they just can't get together and have a good time and have some drinks, enjoy some food, probably dance to some music, and everybody take their ass home. I mean, it is a brunch.
Man, they teach, man, I'll be honest with you, for some reason, and it hurt me to say, but it teaches us not to have confidence and faith in each other. We could run the whole Walmart as black people, right? We could run a whole Walmart for others, but we can't create our own Walmart and run it together. We
Yo,
can't do that.
all them boys was in there with pink suits on. Like pink is the standard. Like if you show up with pink on, like you gonna get automatic kudos. Like we see you, like yup, I got that hot pink on. I see you, zesty daddy.
But
Like
I'm even with
Beyonce
you,
and the
man.
beat.
As a
What happened?
father, I don't see nothing with pink. Why? I have a little girl, and guess what? I rock a pink with my little girl. I'm
Hold
mad
on,
about mine in a
hold on. Wait
heartbeat.
a minute. You rock the pink with the baby girl to match the baby.
If I'm say my little baby girl is going out, right, and she's wearing pink, I'm willing to wear pink with her. I'm not
So you
insecure about myself.
That's
That's my
like
little
Dwayne
girl.
Wade. That's like Dwayne Wade
No,
letting
no, no, no,
Zaya dress up with the
no,
makeup
no,
and
no.
stuff, cause
Dwayne
that's
Wade,
what he
Dwayne.
want to do.
No, that's different. Dwayne Wade wasn't home with his his son. He left his son in charge with the female. That kid is home all day.
But he
watching
let
the
his
female
son wear them.
getting pretty.
He let his
So he
son
wanted to
wear a
take what
dress.
he-
He'll go out with his son with a dress on. He'll
Well,
throw on the dress too.
I said I would go out with my daughter wearing pink, not my son in a dress. That's the difference. He's night, I'm day.
Yo, you gotta do what you gotta do. They would say that's a zesty. They would call you a zesty daddy for that.
Well, guess what? I'm with my baby girl who called me that. I guess what? Are you willing to live for what you? Are you willing to die for what you live for? Because I'm living for my kid. I'm willing to die for this one. So you could
That's
talk
what
all
it
the talk
is.
you got.
No doubt.
So me wearing a little pink for with my little daughter. If you think you're more man than me, you setting up yourself to be a target, baby.
Yo, that's real, dog. That's real. Do you do the tea parties with your daughter too, or no?
And I sit down while my daughter getting her hair braided, and I'll sit there with her while she getting her hair braided.
So when she get her hair braided, she be sitting between.
I'm right
between
there
your
in front of her.
legs.
Nah, in with the person that is doing her hair, but I'm saying I'm willing to spend time with her like
Yo, that
that.
gotta
If
be
I see my little
uncomfortable,
daughter, it's all day I would see her around the house. Hi, baby, you beautiful. I remind her she's beautiful. I
Man.
give her kisses.
that
I
gotta
don't
be
need to-
uncomfortable with them braiding
nah.
hair, and you got your daughter sitting in between your legs while they going around your body trying to braid her hair. Man, that's crazy.
No, I never said that, big dog. I said I'm in the same facility as her.
Yo, it is what it is,
I'm
man.
okay to spend time. I would spend time
Man.
on my little girl before I spend on some
No
woman
doubt.
out there.
That's what it is, man. Yo, that's what you get for being macho, man. You need to bang on your chest because you just the manliest dad out here, real talk. And that's why I ain't got nothing but love.
Right now.
No, you got to, man. And that's why the next time when I go live, you definitely got to call back. We ain't got nothing but love for you, homie. We gonna holler at you later. Real talk, no doubt. You be good, man. Word up, no doubt. Take care. How do I even get back on track? My mind is completely blown, man. But I appreciate that call. For the people out there watching, you probably never called the phone service a day in your life. You probably never ever thought to pick up a phone and call. But I'm here to let you know there's blessings to be had. 2025 is ahead. And maybe if you can get your voice out there to some people, you can get some better energy and your dusty, raggedy ass, debaucherous, skinny, musky, fat, funky, raggedy ass life. But that's Negro here, no there. Okay, let's get back to this Diddy news, man. Because a lot of people out here want to see him spend they want to see him spend the rest of his life in jail. Yo, Rich, cut that off. I can't look at them comments. I can't look at the comments and do the video at the same time, man. Yo, cut that shit off. I don't want to see it. That's gonna mess up the whole show. Matter of fact, the phone lines are still open. Some of the silliest comments I ever seen in my life be right here, man. So let's go ahead and get back into the show. Having way too much fun right now. So let's go ahead and do this. Y'all ready? Let's make it happen. And for the people out there, hit that Cash App, y'all. $ Shawn Blaze Docs. I would greatly appreciate that. Oh, man. Had to take me a little water break. We still here, though. We still here. Let's go ahead and get back into the show, man. Y'all ready? Let's get it.
Ventura in the hallway of a Los Angeles hotel. The security camera footage seeming to corroborate part of Ventura's
I can't show
2023
that. I
lawsuit
don't want to
against
show
Diddy,
that.
alleging
I ain't
he
showing that.
punched Miss Ventura, giving her a black eye,
God.
then
I can't
took
even
glass
show that.
vases in the hallway and threw them at her. The
God.
lawsuit, since settled, also referenced this.
I got to give a special thank you.
A 2022 acceptance speech in which Combs spoke of Cassie in a much different light.
Also, Cassie, for holding me down in the dark times. Love.
Imagine making $453,000 in
What the hell going on here, man? I do apologize for that, but we got to get back to that. Hold up.
The ugly truth of his abuse is this.
I got to give a special thank you.
A 2022 acceptance speech in which Combs spoke of Cassie in a much different light.
Also, Cassie for holding me down in the dark times. Love.
That's like, she could have took offense to that, man. Like, he rolling with a different force, a different power. Love is on his side. If he was a vigilante, love would be his emblem. That's what he fight with. And he threw up the L after speaking on Cassie, like, man, the L I'm gonna take from dealing with you is love. Because when I was with you, all I knew how to do was hate. She turned him into somebody that he did not want to be. And he ain't blaming her for that, but he do realize that shit started to get real crazy when he got with this girl, yo. Hold up. Yo, hello. Who this is, man?
I'm Yolanda.
Hey, what's going on, Yolanda? We so glad you called in. What's on your mind?
Well, what's on my mind is to listen to it. Yeah, I really don't care about what grown men do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You don't care about
Hello?
what grown... Yeah, you say you
Yeah,
don't care
I don't
about what
care
grown
about-
men do.
Right. I mean, I don't care who he messing around. I don't care about no one here at 12 who's willing to sleep with 2 or 3 niggas at the same time. Don't care about that. I just care about the kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's all I wanted to say. But like Donald Trump said, we gonna put everybody to death. Anybody who catch raping kids, doing anything to kids, violating kids, they all gonna die. That's what I wanted to say. Thank you.
That's real. We appreciate that, man. Yo, don't be no stranger. Call back whenever you feel like it. No doubt. We're going to holler at you soon.
All right, thank you.
All right, now, take care. Word up. Yo, she was a Trump fan, y'all. How y'all feel about that? She was a whole Trump fan. And she rocking with Trump. How y'all feel about that? She a diehard. Trump out here speaking to the masses. He waking people. He got people feeling like he the man for the job. How y'all feel about that? She said Trump gonna do it. She ain't worried about what's going on in the media. She know Trump gonna lay that smack down right on they black ass and put them where they belong, man, and make America great again. Like, you can't be in the US of A acting a plumb donkey. Boy, they gonna find out tonight. Like, Diddy, you are in the US of A and you committed things across our borders that we do not condone. And the reason I said it is because my pappy is the chief and commander of the United States of America. Somebody gonna be in the back talking about in the state of Mississippi. We don't play that, you New York cities. You two Diddies. Now get your ass in the hole. Get your ass in the hole. America is changing. And y'all don't realize how much it's changing, man. America is going for a loop. When they talk about making it great again, it's about to be the greatest country on earth. At the expense of your ass. Well, not technically, but financially, mentally, you're gonna be fucked. Y'all ready for 2025? It ain't gonna be no dark apocalypse, but your bowl gonna have some empty spaces in it. Them portions just gonna keep getting a little bit smaller, baby. As the days went on, the money got thinner and the portions got a little bit smaller. Them Dorito bags, you go to open that bitch, it's gonna pop like a balloon. Pop, pop, pop. It's gonna be 2 chips in that bitch. Like, you gotta be careful with this Dorito bag because it's so much air. If you touch it too hard, it's gonna pop and you're gonna lose your 2 chips. That's what's gonna be happening, man. So y'all don't wanna call, it is what it is. I'm gonna take me another break and wish somebody hit that like take me a break and wish somebody hit that subscribe button, man. Take me a second to get my dreams together, since y'all don't want to show me no love. All of the negative people that's attracted to these videos, it ain't going down in 2025. Your ass gonna have to go. Cause we ain't doing that no more. With your negative niggas that disrespect my channel. It ain't happening in 2025, baby. So you might as well get it out your head and pick up the damn phone, cause that's the only way it's going down from now on, man. You can't linger around here. We got security guards in 2020. More moderators. It is what it is. I'm about to call it a night. I hope y'all enjoyed y'all Thanksgiving. It's the aftermath of whatever it was for you. How do you feel about it? Looking forward to another holiday. Do you plan on Christmas being better, or did you have the best Thanksgiving of your life, man? It makes you wonder. People get put in situations, have to deal with certain conditions, and it's either you gonna go with the flow or let it go. You gotta make your choice, man. Whatever it is you're going through, while y'all worried about what's going on with Diddy, you need to be worried about yourself. And I'ma tell it, man, because I've been standing on this pulpit for years and still ain't nobody hit the cash app. What's that all about, man? Y'all know who I've been sitting here for a whole month. And y'all ain't sure. That ain't right, because y'all be listening to what I be saying, and I appreciate y'all for that. But damn. I'm just going to take my 2 pennies and politely end the stream. That's what I'm going to do. I'm about to get out of here. That's what I'm going to do about it. Nigga, stop being a bitch. Hold on. Wait a minute, y'all. Yo, what you say to me? What you say to me?
I said.
Say it again, nigga. Say it again.
I said.
Matter of fact, don't even act like you gonna say it again. Talking about I'm acting like a bitch. Say it again, man.
I said.
Nigga, I wish you would, man. I would.
I said.
Yo, man. I'm about to go. We having technical difficulties, y'all. It's the liquor. I swear it's the liquor, man. That's what's happening to my show, man. I've been drinking, I've been smoking, man. It's the liquor, man. I'm gonna blame it on the alcohol. That's what's going on with my production, y'all. There's too much weed, there's too much Hennessy, man. Nigga, too drunk. Can't even do the show, man. I wake up in the morning, slap myself, and get ready to do the show, man. Too much of this, man. I've been doing the Henny show for a long ass time, man. It's taking a toll on me. Let's just go ahead and get this over with, man. Play the damn shit.
But
man.
now, with the ugly truth of his abuse caught on video, Diddy took to his own social media Sunday to respond.
I mean, I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable.
But she made him that mad. He hit rock bottom, fucking with Cassie, man. Now he about to sue her ass for being the worst relationship he ever had in his life. He got people willing to testify on his behalf, like, Your Honor, that bitch is the devil. Like, they got nerve to be calling me Diddy. Oh shit, Cassie Diddy part 2, man. She my fucking Harley Quinn. She need to be in here right along with me, man. Like, her ass is just as evil. I I ain't know them niggas. She knew them niggas. She wanted them. I don't even know them niggas, man. I got niggas. Why I gotta call some niggas? Stevie J sitting right here, man. Like, I got niggas. The whole bad boy team. I hire niggas. What the fuck I need some niggas for? She needed them niggas. I already got my niggas. She can't have my niggas. That's why she had to get her own niggas, man. I already got niggas. Like, you think I need Cassie to get some, man? Like, you must be playing yourself, man. If anybody gonna be calling somebody, it's gonna be me. But that's Negro here nor there. But that's his narrative. And it make you wonder, what woman gonna participate with some madness like that? Like, your boyfriend is so zesty. The ultimate zesty boyfriend experience. Ladies, do you think you could participate with the ultimate zesty man experience? You gotta do his toes, you gotta paint his face, you gotta do it all. Gotta get his men. What the fuck? And then sleep with his boys? Like, they all zesty. You just in the middle doing the Vogue and all that shit. With that Barbie song in the background. The pink bubbles all over the place. Nicki Minaj playing in the background. And you know your man's zesty. How many of y'all ladies gonna be willing to go along with that? Unless she was a damn dominatrix. She had to be a damn dominatrix in order to go along with this shit, man. She had to be the one cracking the whip at the sex parties. Like, take that, you zesty motherfuckers! Like, that's it, you bad boys. Get your ass in line. And you too, Diddy, I ain't playing with you neither. Get in line. Now, when mama say gawk, you niggas gawk, 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 gawk. Yes, mama, yes, mama, yeah. These dudes willing to testify. They was traumatized by their experience with Cassie. Allegedly. These are all allegations and speculations, man. Y'all could take it however y'all want to take it. It's entertainment, comedy, satire for entertainment purposes. It ain't meant to be real. But it do make you wonder. Cassie Ventura, at the height of her career, she was at the top of her game. How was she enjoying her experience? Wasn't no hit singer like that. It's not like she can enjoy her own pleasures. Diddy felt like, since I'm funding this shit, I'm gonna be sitting right here, man. Like, if I paid for it, then shit, I need to get something out of it, right? Oh, y'all thought y'all was just gonna come here, bang my girl, take my money and go home? No, nigga, I'm sitting right here. Like, hell no, don't touch me, money. I'm gonna watch. Since I'm paying for this shit, I'm gonna watch it, man. Hell no, this ain't the movie I want to see, but I did take the bitch to the movies. Yo, have you ever been to the movies to go see a movie that you didn't want to see, but you went to see it because your girl wanted to watch it? Any of you men out there ever sat through a movie that you really don't want to see? And for you women out there, I could ask y'all the same question. How many times you watched a karate movie or kung fu flick that you don't give a fuck about, but you sat and watched it for your man and actually commented on a shitty ass movie from the 70s? How many of y'all women sat down and watched MASH or some old ass show, Matlock, with your man? People do it all the time. Diddy figured, hell, I paid for the motherfucker, and there's 10 of y'all in here and I can't come to the party? Like, Cassie, you got some lavish gifts and shit, and you getting real expensive around this motherfucker. I'm just saying, Cassie, you need to put out a hit record or something while you got me doing all this crazy shit. Hey, Puff, shut up. You got the money. Like, that's the problem. You need to get the money so you can do what the hell you want to do, because you got me implicated running around with your young ass. Like, oh, Grandpa, cut it out. You scary ass, old ass, lame ass nigga, man. Like, you a lame. That's what the young girls do. We turn up. Hottie, hottie, thotty, thotty, body, body. Whatever, bitch. You spending a whole lot of my money. Like, have you ever heard of the slut walk? Like, Amber, I want to go. Amber Rose, I want to go. I want to go. And I know this is blasphemy for me to even be speaking like this about Cassie Ventura, because as far as the United States is concerned, she's a victim. And she's on the no-go list, and I respect that. Just like I respect the miracle. Just like I respect the US of A. So I ain't trying to disrespect Cassie, man. But Diddy got some men that's willing to tell their side of the story. And as far as my allegations and speculation expertise, I figure I'll take a deeper look at this thing. She's really not that pretty. I mean, some people like her, I get it, you know, she's cute. She's cute, but she really wasn't that pretty. Not to me. Didn't have enough booty for me. She didn't have enough booty for me. But that's Negro here nor there. I don't know how long she expected for that happiness to last. How long was she gonna be able to live it up with her $50 million before her shit went bankrupt? When people get money like that, they don't even enjoy half of it. She listening in the future talking about she effing up some commas. Like, honey, can you change that song? I think it's ruining our life. Every time we get in the car, what the fuck is the commas? Nigga, we fuck up the commas. Nigga, we fuck up the commas. Like, just sit back. Let's see, I'm fucking up the commas. Like, what about the house? What about the loan or the money? Where did it go? Like, I fucked up the commas, man. Like, take that shit and delete it from the playlist now. What if she done fucked up her commas, y'all? And Diddy coming for her ass. Her husband, he's scrambling, trying to get that paperwork together. That's all they got left, man. The briefcase empty, all they got is legal docs. And they can't even use that to pay their bills, yo. And I ain't happy about the thought of Cassie being broke, but come on, man. It is what it is. I'm about to go ahead and close the video because I done already said too much. And I hope that y'all enjoying the show. But the rumor is, allegedly, it ain't even allegedly, man. Diddy about to come for her head. Can you believe it? From behind bars, he want that smoke with Cassie. To let the world know that she was the ringleader when it comes to the freakier side of his life. He damn near blaming her for being a nymphomaniac the way he was doing it because he was involved with Cassie. That's like being in a relationship. Hold on, what's the girl name? Wait a minute. Y'all need to see this. You could be victimized by being with a freak. Hold on. What's the girl name? Oh, it was Tiana. Yeah, this chick. Yeah, her ass. That's like being victimized by being in a relationship with her. Like, I a bionic freak. Like, freaky things is what I do. She was in the video with Diddy. She be with everybody. Like, get out there and play, girl. You know I'm gonna play. And we gonna play and we gonna play. That's what we do, baby. Because all at the freak off party. They ain't even looking for each other in the party. Like, where is Iman? Like, I know what he doing. He in the bathroom with some skeezer. She tap on the bathroom door like, Iman, it's time to go. Like, all right, baby, I'll see you next lifetime, okay? I'll see you later, baby. While her ass paying all the bills. Like, I'm at Diddy house on Tuesday, I'll be back. I'm going over to Shaquille O'Neal's house on Wednesday. I'll be back on Friday after I leave the islands with Russell Simmons. She out there freaking off. Allegedly, man. And I ain't trying to talk about the sister bad, but people be talking, man. People be talking. People talk. Talk. He had her out there. This is his last music video, his last project. He was with Tiana Taylor, out there filming in the desert doing all that weird shit. Whatever he was with, she was with it. He had shared his vision with her. He shared his experience. He wanted her to go along for the ride. What type of child star is this? She might have had it worse than Usher. She came up as a child star, man. So y'all talking about that flavor unit. She must come up out of that. With all the other young acts in the game that got a name. She probably rose up through the ranks. Just like Ray J did. This is weird, man. Hold on. Y'all need to see this. Hold on. Let me do this real quick. There she go. That's where she was at back in the day. She looked like a different person. She was on some Nickelodeon shit. This is beyond crazy, man. Is that Rihanna? Who the heck? Is that Rihanna or no? Damn. They threw her for a loop. What they had? What she was on some Mickey Mouse shit? She's sitting on Isaac Hayes' lap. And she looked way too young to be on Isaac Hayes' lap like that. What type of shit? Yo, get her off the screen. We ain't here to talk about her, man. But it make you wonder, though. Hold on. It do make you wonder. What was this all about for real? Diddy and Andre Harrell. Was he a young sex worker too? Did they groom him? Was Diddy groomed as a young man? They say his mother was a madam. Did she sell him off to Dre? Like, I'll take your son and I'll take some of those peanuts too. Like, nice seeing you, Miss Combs. I enjoyed the cornbread and I'm leaving off with your boy. Like, I'll see you, I'll bring him back a bunch of money. You don't have to worry, but I'm taking him with me. Like, all right, Dre, dude, go on. You get your stuff, Diddy. Get your stuff. Go on now, go on. That's your new man. Like, damn, am I ever gonna see you again? He'll let you come back. He'll let you come back. And damn, I guess I gotta do what I gotta do. They came and got Mary J. Blige like that. Came to her house in the projects. She said Andre Harrell pulled up in a Bentley in the hood to come get Mary. Like, I was here for Mary now. All right, come on, you coming with me. Get your shoes, get your coat, Mary. You coming on now. Like, ooh, mama, I got a man. Like, yes, Mary, you got a man. You found a hell of a man, Mary. Like, I guess I'll be back. Yes, you will. But that's Negro here nor there. But y'all know that's how it went down. He came, got her shoes. She ain't never went back to the damn middle school after she met this man. Yeah. And rest in peace to him. But he did swing by the projects to scoop her. The same way Big Pun scooped by the projects to get Remy Ma when she was in elementary school or some shit. Let her tell the story. Remy Ma said her grandmama picked up the phone and Fat Joe could barely even speak English. Like, Mama, put the little girl on the phone, Mama. Yo, hello, who this is, man? Yo, whatever. Like I was saying, man. They been scooping them in the projects. Roxanne. That's some old school hip hop. Got scooped up in the projects by some dudes with a recording studio. And shout out to her, but y'all know how it go. Let me get this thing set up. Okay, let's get back into this real quick. Y'all ready? Okay, here we go. Let's get it. About to get back into this real quick. Here we go. Listen at this, y'all.
Responsibility for my actions in that video.
The allegations continue to abuse caught on video. Diddy took to his own social media Sunday to respond.
I mean, I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video.
The allegations continue to pile up against Combs. This week, former model Crystal McKinney filed a lawsuit alleging Combs drugged and sexually assaulted her in 2003. And Combs still faces possible charges related to those federal raids on his homes in March. The LA County District Attorney says the hotel video from 2016 won't lead to new charges because the statute of limitations expired. Cassie didn't address the video directly, but did say domestic violence is the issue. It broke me down to someone I never thought I would become. Advocates say cases like Cassie's are helping.
She said it was domestic violence that led her. Like it was her. She would have never went with it if he wasn't so damn abusive. Now he got to get the male escorts to tell their side of the story. They're going to sit in the courtroom with their legs gapped open and let her have it with a couple of buttons undone. Like, first of all, y'all, the Cassie was a freak. I swear up and down, she loved every last minute of it, man. Like, she was the one reaching out. Like, Diddy was just there to make sure that he got a return on his investment. He just liked to watch, but it was Cassie running the show, Your Honor. Like, I've been a sex worker for 15 years, man, and I ain't never been nowhere to harm a woman, Your Honor. Like, I ain't never went nowhere with the intentions to not please somebody, Your Honor. I am in the pleasure business, not the torture business. Like, I'm not a dominatrix. I never swung that way. No. Like, Your Honor, when you get a call to someone's hotel room, the least thing you're expecting is somebody that's been used and abused. Because the abusers are usually the people out there making some money. People don't spend money on the abused to be abused. Like, that would go against the pleasure principle, Your Honor. And I wouldn't want to be a part of that. No. What they gonna say? Like, our industry is a torture industry. They gonna get up there. What is it, man? Is it an industry of pleasure or no? 1-800-PAIN. Give us a call. Come fuck you up, yeah. The insane clown posse van pull up in front of your house. You hear them giggling before they get out the van. They hot boxing in the van before they get out. Like 1-800-DEATH. Come on, call me. I'll come by. Fuck yeah. Ghostface run out the van with a butcher knife in his hand. A murder service. Come on, man. Are they serious with this stuff? Y'all don't want to talk about it, but I want to talk about it. And the more I want to talk about it, the more y'all don't want to talk about it. I'm trying to maintain the status quo and let y'all know it's all allegations and speculations for entertainment purposes. But a lot of people be believing this shit, man. And that's not my intention. Now, y'all know Cassie is innocent and ain't never harmed a soul. And her fingers was trembling when she was dialing the number to call them BBCs. She was not excited about them dinguses, man. It was the last thing she wanted to see. Every time she seen one, she jumped and screamed like, ah, ah, ah. She would tremble at the sight of the BBC. And all 10 of them in the room, that's why she passed out. They didn't even have to give her drugs. She passed out from fright. Like, what up, mama? What you want to do? 10 dudes from Brooklyn, all in the room at the same time. Like, yo, what up? Yo. 10 niggas from Brooklyn, yo. Hold on. Yo, hello. Who this is, man?
Hey, man, I just want to weigh in on the situation.
No doubt. We all is. What's on your mind, bro?
Yeah, man. She stuck around too long, man. I just want to say she stuck around too long. It's kind of fishy because all of the years she been with him, she never made no claims about anything, you know?
Yeah.
So,
you know, she looked like she enjoyed herself on the red carpet, going to all the events, the interviews, the cameras flashing and shit. I know she enjoyed that part.
absolutely, man. And like once she filed that lawsuit, man, she just opened up a can for everybody else to come out, you know?
Yeah.
Because nobody came out, nobody was saying nothing until that lawsuit got filed. Then everybody come out the woodworks. So, you know, like I said, I'm not saying, you know, what he did wasn't wrong with the, you know, the assault on her, but she had opportunity to been left a long time ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. You know, and you could say she was younger or whatever, and he was an older guy. You could factor, because that's what they do. And of course, they got to factor in a whole lot of stuff, man. They factor in the financial situation. They factor in the age difference. They factor in, and you know, she got everything working in her favor. If you want to be an ass about it, or, you know, they don't really have to question her or hold her accountable. Like, who really wants that in this situation anyway? Because if they hold her accountable, then that give him leg room. You'll have to sympathize with him. And the last thing anybody want to do is sympathize with the diddler.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with that.
But
at
you
the
could.
end of the day, man, it's not over with, man. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not taking neither side. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, man, she came from nothing to something, man. Being with that older man, and I honestly think he was trying to keep up with her, man. She's young. He was trying to keep up with her, and you know, like I said, man, you know, it's a lot of other people
beast.
and on the situation too. You know, he not in it by himself, man. You know?
Yeah. But it says something to where, because men gonna have to do something to keep their lady satisfied. If you plan on being with her or whatever, so it's looking like that's something that she required in order to be satisfied. Like, that's the life she wanted to live. Like, you can't hold somebody back from doing what they really want to do. So he probably sat with her like, look, Cassie, what is it that you really want? Don't bullshit me. Because, you know, we going to be together. We both got to live our dreams. I can't have it the way I want to have it if I'm with you, if you can't have it the way you want to have it. Like, well, Puffer, honestly, you know, I think I love you. You have erectile dysfunction, and it would be better if we just had 15 BBCs on that.
That's right. And you know what, man? I honestly think, man, they sort of had an open relationship, man. You know,
Yeah.
because what man will want a whole bunch of niggas around if they with this lady that they really love? So I honestly think, man, that was part of her doing, man. You know?
Yeah.
I honestly think that was part of her doing. I don't think it was his. You know?
Because he could live the life he want to live. She ain't gotta be in on it. I'm pretty sure he could have a wild out session with whoever if that's what he wanted. Why would she be included unless that's what she wanted too?
Right. See, people not looking at it like we looking at it, man. You know, they just running with all of the things they see. You know, all of the publicity that's behind it, all the things people saying. You know, it's crazy, man. But I honestly think, man, that I think tables are gonna turn, man. If these gentlemen come forward and let people know what type of person she really is, because like you said, man, I believe what you believe, and there's two sides to the story, man, and everybody just looking at one. So you know, man, we can't be judgmental, man. We have to see how the situation unfolds. You know, everybody being judgmental right now, and you know, all the blame is looking towards him, man. But I honestly don't think that he did all of this by himself, man. She had a role in it, and a couple of more people had a role in it.
Yeah, man, I'm looking at these pictures where Diddy showed up to events with Cassie and Mary J. Blige, like they was on a three-way date. Like they both on, he got one on one arm, one on the other arm. And when they coming into the party, like he leading the way while Cassie holding on to Mary. So they came there as a trio. And why would Mary want to go out with him and his young girl Cassie and be holding the young chick's hand?
Right.
They out there, what they got going on, man? You got Mary, she been working out, hitting the gym on her Angela Bassett shit. She old, but she still fit. And he got him a young bass or whatever you want to call it, this young tender thing. And Mary, they got in the limo together, holding hands. Like, he a kissing ass motherfucker, man. If he'll kiss his mama, he'll kiss anybody on the mouth.
Yeah, well, Mary been under him for a long time too, man. And I honestly think that he had some type of power over Mary too, man. Because, like I
she
said,
was with
man,
the business?
She been at a lot of them parties too, man. Honestly, she been at a lot of them parties.
What if they just go to the party and have a good time and go home? What if it ain't even like how people making it seem?
That's true. That's honestly true.
What if she just like to go out, she have her breast out, and if you seen the way she smacked Tyrese's hand when he touched on her thigh and everything. Said, stop that nigga, get your black ass hand. But if he had more money, she probably would have, she let Michael Jordan pat all over her booty. Remember that?
Yeah. Yes, she did. Yes, she did, man. But I honestly think though, man, that I don't honestly think that she was all that in love with Diddy, man. Because like I said, why would she lay with a bunch of males along with him if she really loved him like that? So see, this is what people gotta look at, man. Why would she lay with a bunch of men and somebody that she really loved? You understand
They're
what
saying,
I'm saying? Let's just think about that.
They're saying that's how Diddy got off. She did it to make him happy. Like that's not even what she was into. Like she ain't like that, but she went along with it because that's what he liked. That's what they saying. Hey man, they saying he's so dominant and so demeaning to where he'll have her, he can pleasure himself while them men, they take advantage of her. It was a bad thing that was happening every night.
But there's so many other females around. So if you think about that, they were saying he was in other rooms with other females or other younger girls. So, I'm just thinking, like, why would he If he can have all of these options and all of these people are drugged up and it's not, why would he just want to be there with her and a bunch of men? I
Yo,
honestly think that she liked that pleasure too, man.
that's like if you come home with a delicious steak dinner, man, and it's just smelling up the whole house and don't nobody want none. You gonna force them to eat your delicious steak dinner? Like, y'all gonna come in here and get a piece of this, man. All y'all get y'all plate. We about to share the plate, man. If you won't eat it too, then you just man. I'm pretty sure you wouldn't give a damn. You gonna have what you want to have. If somebody else don't want to have it with you, then fuck them. You still gonna do what you want to do. Why would he force her to be a part of some old zest and he's supposed to be her man? What's the point in trying to be her man? Like, is y'all girlfriends or is you her big zesty homie? Or how would that even work? How could you even take him seriously unless daddy was letting his baby girl play?
Yeah, I could agree with that, man. But I honestly think though she enjoyed herself the whole time she was with him, man. Because if she didn't, she wouldn't have stuck around that long. There was so many other people that was interested in Cassie at that time. She stuck around because of the money and all the things that he did for her. She chose to put up with that because any woman ain't gonna stay around that long and put up with that type of behavior or all the things that they were saying that he claiming allegedly he did to her.
You gotta be weird in order to deal with weirdness. Ain't no
Yeah,
way around
exactly.
it. You can't. In order to deal with some weird shit, you gotta be weird yourself.
She is.
So if
She
she
has to
with
be.
this weird guy for this long and they're weird, then guess what? She's weird too. And he may not
Absolutely.
be the reason why she's weird. It's a possibility that she the reason why he shifted into being so damn weird because of his relationship with her.
I
I
agree
mean, he
with
was
that.
weird before, but during that time he was with her, they saying that's when he was doing the weirdest shit.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Because if we think about it through the history, we never seen him doing nothing like that. We never even heard of that. You know?
Oh,
So it's kind of fishy, man. It's kind of fishy. But like I said, man, we'll see how it play out, man. And
they
like I
saying
said, man,
that.
God knows best, man.
Remember when she was wearing her hair like a rock star and she had it
Yeah,
shaved on one? They said
yeah,
that Diddy is the reason why she shaved her head like that. Like he made her shave her head to look like that. But she was rocking the shit out of the haircut.
yeah. And she didn't show no type of emotion behind having a hairstyle. She was like you said, she was rocking it. So like I
She was
said, man,
throwing up
she
the
stuck
devil
around.
horns. And now
She stuck around.
he really gave her some game because that's a signature look. He seen another chick with that hairstyle. He was like, fuck that, Cassie more fun. And he basically swagger jacked some chick he seen in the club and like, hey, Cassie, if you do what this bitch did, you gonna be that bitch. And Cassie did it. And people like, oh shit, Cassie got the head shit. He bit off some chick in the club, man. And she wore the shit out of it. That's like taking somebody demo and making Cassie do the song.
Yeah,
Like that
man.
dude,
But
he
see,
stole my song. She stole somebody's look.
yeah. Well, yeah, man, like I say, man, it's real fishy and weird, man. And like I said, man, people gotta, not be judgmental, man, and just try to put the pieces together, man, because like I said, man, she was around a long time, man, with this gentleman in his comfort, partying with him, going everywhere with him. And if he was so much of this evil person, this devil, what woman would stay around that long?
don't know. It'll take a special type of person to deal with that type of like the girls doing the allegations on Diddy talking about he tortured them and he was doing all this wild shit when they was in the projects and well, what was y'all benefiting from even being in that situation if you're not rich and famous today? Usher's story would be more believable than anybody because he actually gained something from it. How you gonna stick around with somebody and you not gaining a damn thing? That's what makes the story so fishy. If successful people started coming out and telling their stories on the blogs, then that'll hold more weight than somebody that's ain't even got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of.
That's true. Well, like I said, man, Diddy is a very, very wealthy gentleman. And a lot of people was in this corner for spotlight and for what he offered to them. And she was one of them.
Oh, that's real, man. Yo, you said it when you said that, man. And that's all we needed to hear, man. Yo, you called in and shut it down. We appreciate you, bro. Yo, we gonna holler at you on the next live, man. We appreciate you, dog, no doubt. Yo, shout out to him. Yo, hello. Who this is, man?
This is Jaguar Wright.
Jaguar Wright.
Yes,
Hello, Jag. How are you?
I'm well.
That's amazing. Do you watch this show often, or is this your first time seeing it and you decided to call, or what's going on?
Well, I was, walking through the YouTube streets and looking down some different neighborhoods I'm not normally at, so yeah.
That's amazing. Jag out there watching the Shawn Blazington show after Thanksgiving, feeling good, enjoying the show. We so blessed to have you call in. We would love to hear everything you got to say about what you've been hearing on the screen.
Well, like I said, I just pulled up and I was, listening to the point of view, and it's just difficult for me because I think men have a really hard time understanding what the mindset of a girl like Cassie was at 19 or at 17 or at 16. I think people are very naive at how utter domination works.
Mm-hmm.
So let me explain it, coming from a girl who barely escaped that noose myself. From the second that she started working at the Wilhelmina agency, she was meat market. Are people forgetting it was her and Lauren London? I just find it so funny how people are always omitting names and not really looking into the true facts. They were baby fat and Shawn John girls. They were models. Models that young, meat market. Absolute meat market. She was developed as a recording artist by Ryan Leslie. Why does nobody ask him what it took for Diddy to get her away from him? Or did he just hand her over? I tell you one thing. Cassie hooking up with Diddy didn't just hurt her career. It hurt Ryan Leslie's too. Because other than that tiny desk you just seen him on and a few he's looking like a certified wedding band, guy.
Shit.
Diddy just destroyed his career.
I hear what you're saying, Jag. I hear what you're saying.
You see what you're looking at.
Yeah.
These girls are trained to be complicit and to be compliant. They are trained. The more cooperative you are, the more down you are, the better jobs you get, the better agent you get. They pit these women against each other. Now, I want y'all to think about what's Lauren London's life like. She looking a whole lot like my cousin Faith right now, ain't she? Hook up with the biggest rapper at the time. Everything's great. By the way, isn't she Lauren is the one that introduced Nip to Diddy. Diddy couldn't even get to Nip, even though he had ties in L.A. It was Lauren that brought Nip to him.
With all the dots to be connected, can anybody really make sense out of all of this, man? Because we only know what we know,
I
by
know, and I
the
wish
dots
I
that have
could
been
tell you
connected
more.
online. Mm-hmm.
I wish I could tell you more. No, Lauren hasn't been through it. What she did was usher Nipsey Hussle through it. No different than my cousin Faith did to Christopher Wallace.
Wow.
These women are used as pawns to move people around, to line people up.
So you saying, okay, well, let's take that for example. Ryan Leslie
He's
put
used
Cassie on with
Cassie as
Diddy.
a honeypot. Do you know most of those videos she's on is him using her to screw people for evidence that he could use to blackmail other people? He did this to his own chick. And see, this is the issue that I have with Mr. Curtis 50 Cent. I am an excellent interior designer, Jackson. He has said it himself on several occasions that Diddy actually sent him videos of Cassie getting ran train on. He said that. He said Diddy sent it to him. And then he said he called Diddy and asked Diddy, hey, man, did you send me this? This is your girl you sent me. He said, yeah, I know. He said, but I thought you loved her. Like, why would you want me to see your girl like this? Oh, she loves it.
Oh.
That's what Diddy said. 50 Cent has said this himself, and yet everyone seems to forget about that. I'm curious, why isn't it that no one has asked him for that video? Shouldn't that
Yeah, that's
video be
some
turned
black
over? Because
market
that would be
shit.
evidence of transferring of the
But
freak off.
well,
Because
who
that's what
don't
it sounds like. It sounds like Diddy sent 50 Cent's a freak off tape starring Cassie.
you know what,
High out of
Jag?
her mind.
I gotta ask you this. Since we talking about 50, I didn't bring him up, you brought him up. And I need you, and I know with your expertise, you know all about this, Jag. How do you feel about what happened between 50 Cent and Supreme? You know he made that song Ghetto Quran, and the block got real hot. And next thing you know, the Supreme team was getting taken out left and right. And then you would you think that Diddy would send a guy with 50 Cent's reputation a video of some incriminating shit, and they calling him 5-0 out here in these streets?
Well, I mean, they're all 5-0.
After
Diddy,
witnessing what happened to Supreme in the
Jigga
attempt.
Man, Diddy, the Jigga Man, Curtis, they all 5-0. You as much illegal stuff as Curtis still doing. He should have been back to jail by now.
Damn. And then do a whole TV series about extortion, crimes, and all this shit. Like, you already notorious.
Art imitates life. Exactly, Andrew Kang. Hip-hop cops, they've been using them for years. You know, why is it that people are having such a hard time just accepting the fact that our government saw hip-hop as a highly influential tool and claimed ownership of it to keep us at each other's throats and downtrodden? Why can't nobody accept that?
So they all, it's the entertainment business, the hip hop business is all federal. It's a federal business.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's why they have all of those private jails that are also owned by label owners and certain artists.
So when you see rappers on the PJs with the chains on and all that shit, that's all federally funded?
I'm telling you this right now. everything that is happening is done intentionally, and it's to keep us from really not looking at what's going on. While all of this stuff is happening, all kinds of stuff is being passed in Congress, and nobody's talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason why the Dems went as hard as they did to win.
Mm-hmm.
Because after January, a lot of these people who are all friends of Diddy's, all of those people who were sitting there doing their performances and standing by Kamala, who blew through $1 billion in 90 days and is $20 million in debt.
It's crazy.
All of these people are connected to the diddler.
You know what's crazy? The first time
Everyone
a lot
that
of
spoke out against Trump is connected to the diddler. They're all freak off attendees.
Oh God.
Has anybody paid attention to that? Shout out. Somebody please put Stevie J and Courtney Burgess on a milk carton.
Jag, I always wanted to ask you this because I've been following you for a good little minute. When you first started with the YouTube situation, you was in the car. Remember, you was doing the blogs from the car. You was posting it on Instagram. What was you going through at that time of your life to where you just said, fuck it, you turned on the phone and you felt like you just wanted to show niggas?
I saw too many people that I love die for no reason at all other than money. And to cover secrets.
And
you know,
felt
losing
like
my son was bad. Losing my son was really bad. Losing Malik was a breaking point. You know, it was hard because my son passed away in September and Kim passed away in November, and I'll never forget talking to Albie Shore that holiday season after he lost Kim and I lost Giovanni, and just us just sitting there like this. It just can't be real, you know. And then just us going through the list of everyone we've lost, and we knew it was foul play. You know, when I think about all of the things that I remember as a kid, you know, I've been in music or attached to it in one way or another my whole life. You know, my first internship was at Philadelphia International Records with my uncle Kenny Gamble. I remember watching Patti LaBelle and Armstead pull up to the studio and me being so excited to see a real live singer star come into the studio, or watching Phyllis Hyman. And, you know, somebody that can say, I remember Teddy Pendergrass on his feet and in that chair.
Wow. So you was brought up around movers and shakers. Like you had people in your life. Wow.
The truth is I was one of the chosen ones. They're pissed off at me because I walked away. And I walked away with all their secrets.
Wow.
Smart enough
You
to
had
get
access to the
non-disclosure.
game.
I was the game. I never had to brag about it. And when I realized the danger I was in, it was that night, Madison Square Garden. It was for the Fade to Black concert. I performed as part of the Philadelphonics. I was there. I remember, you know, being on stage and feeling the rush of 50,000 people roaring at you. I even had a fever that night. Shawn had to send his private physician to come. Oh, yeah, there goes that picture of me at the, because we filmed it that night, and it became a movie that went up on Showtime. That was me on the red carpet. I still look at that picture, and it makes me cringe. Just his name over my head like that.
Oh, wow.
You know, like
You know, all this stuff that you've been through, all the stuff that you're seeing, they say you got to keep that eye closed. Why are you exposing your eye to the masses?
Actually, I did leave my record contract. I spent $65,000 with a big boy Jew lawyer to do it, and I walked away with my master's. I'm the only other African American female to pull that off outside of Anita Baker, but they don't like to talk about those things. But they shouldn't, because they don't know about that. You know, when I started working with Bert Padell, it was Wendy Williams who made the introduction. We all met for lunch at Mr. Chow's downtown New York. And Wendy said, Bert, take care of Jag. She's a good one. She's a real one. So I'm kind of sad right now because I'm just trying to think about who little Kevin spent Thanksgiving with, and praying that his mom, was able to enjoy. I don't like. I think people get caught up into the sensationalism because it's entertainment, and they don't realize these are real people's lives. It's wild. Like, we're talking all this hip hop stuff, and nobody's talking about the fact that Chino XL just unalived himself not that long ago. But what would Chino XL need to unalive himself for?
What about MF Doom? I mean, they say he did the same thing.
That too. Eric Sermon tried. He just lived.
Yeah.
There's a lot wrong with hip hop that we don't talk about. And every time we lose a great one, every time we lose a big one, it triggers our community into some kind of social regression. And it's almost as if it wipes our memory, like we don't even realize that just happened.
Yeah, and
we all stopped talking about George Floyd after the family got their bread.
Yeah.
There was so much wrong with that, and we let it all slide. We got to stop being we got to stop letting them tell us how to live. I really think where the black community went wrong was we started trying to fit into the white man's world rather than acknowledging they are who they are and we are who we are. Because every time we try to fold into their values, every time we try to fold into the way they want it, this is what happens to us.
I think after 400 years of slavery, all people developed a certain type of flavoring that we desire, especially when it comes to each other, and it's not always right. We like to see a lot of times, like what's happening to Diddy. We enjoyed this. This is a great American pastime. He is getting a lashing.
He is the new OJ.
Yes, the new OJ Simpson
is the new OJ. It is going to be a multi-billion-dollar media industry. So many people are fitting to eat off this catastrophe.
Made right in the U.S. of A.
Hey, listen to me. And America has never met a tragedy it does not like to profit on. God. This is a tragedy. The simple fact that people think it's okay to talk about women's body counts when it's been proven that they've been severely beaten and, DUR, you know what I'm saying? No. The second that we start getting into that world, yet we've crossed the line. For all the people that want to talk about, oh, she's a slut and she loved it and she would gobble down 80 men in one night and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Meanwhile, I had no idea. There is a whole version of TikTok called HoTok where girls do Ho challenges on how many guys they can take down in a day, and then they document the abuse that is done to their body the next day.
HoTok.
That's happening in real time right now. HoTok. Yeah, that's out there. So clearly, being a slut is very normal these days. Mm-hmm. So I don't understand why when it comes to these cases, if sluttery is so normal, why are we talking about these women's body counts?
Do you believe Cassie enjoyed herself? Do you feel like Cassie enjoyed herself
I
during these freak off
don't
sessions?
think it matters if she did. I want everyone to just grasp this. If all of these women were sex workers and super whores, ultra whores, ooh, give it to me, I need it all. Even if they were all of that, even if they were down for all of the weird stuff, all of it, why would they need to be sedated with pharmaceuticals?
Yeah, that shit ain't easy.
Understand this. You don't got to trick the willing.
Mm,
You don't have to do that. Like the
damn.
one thing that Adria said, you know, she was there for it. She
Mm.
was there for all of it, which is why she was pissed off that she was assaulted the way she was assaulted, because she was sedated with pharmaceuticals. She didn't want that. She didn't want that. You got to ask yourself, what kind of sinister weirdo needs to make sure that the person he's doing it with is incapacitated when they were already down for the weird stuff? If people are willing to do the weird stuff and they're getting paid for it, why would you need to sedate them?
Cause it's sick and it ain't
Because
right.
there's something else you want to do that you know they'd say no to.
Mm.
See, this isn't about whether they had a good time. This was about removing people's ability to consent.
With drugs.
Yes. This isn't about, ooh, you know, you just went too far and you didn't realize. No, this is about when you wake up. Bet you don't know what I did to you last night.
Oh no. That's
Yeah.
awful.
That's what we're talking about. We're talking about everything was cool and everything was great and everything was all right, and then you wake up and you seeing
Oh, whoa,
a
whoa,
video
whoa,
of you
whoa,
getting
no,
plowed by a
whoa,
bunch of
whoa,
weirdos and
whoa,
you didn't
whoa,
even know it
whoa, no,
happened.
whoa, 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 whoa.
That's what
We
we're
can't
talking
say
about.
no, but this the thing about it, Jag. These are paid professional sex workers that
So why would you
document. They
need?
got the paperwork, the taxes. He
So
hired
why
these men
would
from
you
a
need to
service.
sedate them?
If they professionals and they coming in to
Wouldn't
do
you?
a job, all that
Wouldn't
other
you?
shit, that is not what is you saying that's a part of it?
I'm saying to you that a lot of these people go in there thinking it's going to be one way, but it really be another.
They get set up
You
for the
know,
okie
when
doke.
I was a roadie and I was working with a certain rap group that I really loved and really admired, I remember the girls that would be standing by the side of the stage at the meet and greets, and they said, yo, make sure she make it back, make sure she make it back. It didn't take but a couple of months before I started feeling like a piece of just crap as a woman.
Mm.
Because every time I took them to that hotel room, I already knew what was going to happen.
Mm.
And I knew they didn't know what was going to happen. You go into one room, and this rapper's in there, and then his friend stops by, and then y'all kicking it, and then another girl comes with another dude, and it's at least two of you chicks in there, and now there's 7 dudes in the room, and everything's cool, and everything's all right. And then the next thing you know, someone hands you a drink, and you drink the drink, and you sit down, and you start feeling hot, and the music feels a little something, and you don't know. And then the next thing you know, you wake up, and you've been violated.
Damn, just
Everyone
like
that
in the
was in
Players
that
Club.
room. By everyone that was in that room.
And you thinking you just hanging, y'all kicking it, the music going, y'all just chilling.
Even if you was there to slut it out, if it was really that cool, why did you need to drug me out?
Damn, that's sinister.
That's what this is about.
But how Cassie go through that multiple times for years?
Well, I'm gonna
How
tell
can
you
how can
something.
somebody mentally withstand that for years and still
When
walk around with a smile?
she signed to what, a 10-album deal, she only got 1 album.
Mm.
He would get her the movies, the little acting gigs, the traveling. after a while, once you start seeing yourself as a commodity, you really stop valuing yourself as much. Has anybody ever bothered to think that maybe part of the reason why she wasn't in a rush to leave was because she was damaged goods and she didn't think anybody could want her other than him?
Hold on. We talking about Fine Cassie with Ryan Leslie Cassie, the young,
Okay,
beautiful
yeah. Until
Cassie.
you see the freak off tape.
Then you
See?
see the real demon
Until
exercising
you
her
see the
will.
freak off tape. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm.
You see how fast Ben Affleck ran from Jenny from the block?
Yeah, they
All
on
he
another
would have to
level.
do, all he would have to do is just send a little tape like he did to 50. Or, just find a way to light your automobile on fire. Because Cuddy was willing to see past it all. But when your Jones ex is like willing to set your whole life on fire, you might just say, hey, it's not going to work out. Like, I don't think people are really thinking about that. Thinking about
Jag.
this fool.
Mm-hmm.
How many times did Kim try to leave?
Mm-hmm.
How many times did he injure her? What actually happened to Shakir Stewart?
A lot of times when people in relationships, it's going to bring out the best in you or it's going to bring out the worst in you. Some of the
You either have a
relationships he
teammate
was in,
or an opponent. You
yeah.
either have a teammate or an opponent. And I am telling you right now, what these women went through, it's abuse. It's abuse. And when you have someone with this much money and this much power, knowing that if you leave, they still have the ability to screw with your life no matter where you go. Nobody thinks about that. I tell you what, you don't ever hear Amber Heard say a bad word against Elon Musk. She's terrified of him. You want to see a woman terrified? Give her a psychopath billionaire for a boyfriend.
Damn.
They can pay anyone. They can pay anyone to mess with your life anytime they want. You go, you're about to move into your house. You're about to go to sit at the closing table, and everything is okay. And then the next thing you know, oops, the house isn't for you. And now you moved out of the other house, so now you're living in a hotel room. Then the next thing you know, a blogger comes up on you and talks about how bad you're doing because you're living in a hotel because your house just got sold out from underneath you. These are the kind of tactics that these people use all the time.
Wow.
Paying off local officials to mess with your taxes, so when you got a billionaire, everybody's doing business with. That's
He
more
could
than a
shut down
formidable
your whole
opponent.
situation out of
Your
spite.
whole everywhere. That nigga can find you in a bowl of rice in Beijing if he wants to, and get your water cut off there too. It's
On some Kill Bill shit, you try to get away and start a life, and here go Bill with a whole squad of assassins to take your ass out.
And guess what? Ain't nobody gonna see it. Ain't nobody gonna know it because everybody got paid. See?
Damn,
Another
man. It's
non-disclosure
it's
agreement.
levels
Another
to this,
billionaire.
man. There's
Yes.
definitely levels to this.
Yes, there are very much so levels. And that's why I ask people, before you start thinking about, ooh, she loved it, ooh, it was this, ooh, it was that, do yourself a favor. Play the same trick that they did in A Time to Kill at the end. I want you to think about everything that Cassie went through. Think about everything they're saying about her, and then put your child's face on that person.
One more thing. Do you believe all the victims? Do you believe there's some victims out there telling stories?
God, no. I know there are victims telling stories, and I'm working those stories down right now because we need to move all the bad actors out of the way. That girl, Lamisha Fuller, I'm sorry. I do not believe she is a Diddy victim. I do believe that she was hired by Lionel B to spin a story to help create some doubt, to give some room for the diddler. And I do believe that Lionel B actually went out of his way to craft this whole thing and I believe that he was recruited by Choke No Joke, who has been taking backdoor payments.
You said that Choke No Joke is zesty, and that's why he got the name?
I'm saying that Choke No Joke is a scam artist and a liar and a punk and nothing but a Rockefeller picture man.
Wow.
And you really shouldn't have been running around recruiting YouTubers to help create reasonable doubt for Diddy. I'm telling
Lionel
you,
B
Choke,
been solid. He been solid. He been a good dude. He do his videos and he get out the way. And he just he an entertainer. He entertaining right now. Lionel B, he got it in the headlock.
Lionel B is not entertaining. Lionel P did a whole hit piece on me because he got mad because he couldn't afford to pay me what I asked for an interview. Then he got mad at Ronnie Bo because Ronnie Bo couldn't make me do it as if Ronnie Bo's my daddy. Then you want to start taking shots at Ronnie Bo. Meanwhile, you got family members that are sleeping with your witnesses that have become content that you've been managing and collecting percentages off of everything that they do.
Y'all get over there and subscribe. Y'all get over there to subscribe to Lionel B.
Don't you, listen to me, you can do that if you want to. He putting up fake
I'm already
fake
subscribed.
News.
He doing
listen
good.
To me.
That brother doing. He got a big steak. Jag, he got a big steak on the plate, right? He enjoyed his Thanksgiving dinner.
Right now, I promise you this right now in Yeshua's name, I'm about to strip his entire platform.
Oh no, not the homie, not the homie.
I'm gonna make sure Lionel B goes back to limited ads only.
No, we can't have that.
He is using these women and he's putting their lives in jeopardy.
Man, no. So you trying to make him the Diddy of YouTube?
I'm not trying to make him the Diddy or anything. What I am trying to say is he is one of those content creators that accepted some payment to help do a little disinformation.
Not Lionel. I remember when he first started, he bought. He's a good brother.
He don't want to go back to that Buick with that boy.
Yeah.
Period. He don't want to go back to that Buick. Apparently, he'd do anything to stay out of it. And you know what? Considering that he comes from Panama City, Florida, I can understand why he grappling so hard. Panama City, salt of the earth, good God-fearing people down there, good Marines down there too. I go down there and hang out at the VFW from time to time to shoot pool. Panama City, Florida is a very poor city, very poor. And it's still devastated by some of the past, hurricanes that have come through. I mean, it's what you would call swamp trash, in the South.
He from the slums and he was able to make something for himself and he doing well, even though he come from that horrible.
And I'm sure he doesn't want bingo, Callie. And I'm sure he nor Latasha Transrena Kebe want to go back.
Not my big sister Tasha. You can't be talking about my big sister Tasha like that.
Oh, you're talking about the woman that did that fake. You're talking about the woman that did that fake AI interview with my son. Had my son lying on me.
Yo, I thought that was a robot. He didn't even look human. You mean to tell me that was AI because he was acting all strange?
Of course he didn't look human because it was AI.
What?
That's how pathetic she is, and I'm suing her for it. And I'm suing her for the original Surviving Jaguar Wright, where she said she got confirmation from my sister, Lachelle, that my father SA'd me and impregnated me with my deceased son. Tasha K said that. She put that out there. Total lie.
Yo, I was thinking, did she give birth to the Terminator? Why is he so robotic? And the way he was tugging, it wasn't even human. So that was an AI?
Yeah, it was AI. That's exactly how bad she wanted to get back at me after I destroyed her on the 5150 show with Corey Holcomb. Now, I have invited this hoe to get in the ring with me and go 3 rounds with me. I've invited her right at Mayweather Gym in Vegas. Guess what? She said she don't want to do it because she's afraid I'm going to kill her. You know what? She's right. She was supposed to be doing a diss track to answer to me and Corey Holcomb. I forgot. She has no talent. She can't do that. She's supposed to be a comedian, and yet I sat down with a real comedian, with Corey Holcomb, and destroyed her. And I'm not even a comedian, but honey, I'm surely funnier than you. And the truth is, there's nothing funny than those long ass titties or you AIing your husband into pictures because Shaq don't want you no more. See, I'ma send all swamp trash back to where it belongs.
Hold on, who we talking about right now?
Tasha K and Lionel B.
Damn, see, they Southern people with Southern roots. You from Philadelphia, that's why we got to
I've
divide.
been living in the South for 10 years. I am now an official.
You dragging them in they Southern roots.
You damn right I'm dragging them. Why wouldn't I? They're sitting online confusing people, lying, and they're encouraging these women to put themselves in very dangerous positions with the things that they're saying. Nobody's thinking about what these women are going to have to deal with.
Jag, you from Philly. You came up with the roots. The northern hip hop.
And I've been living in the South since 2014.
No, this is the thing. A lot of northern rappers
for a decade.
A lot of northern rappers wasn't willing to get that type of bag that a lot of southern rappers was willing to get with the ringtone, Laffy Taffy, dancing. Northern rappers despise that type of thing.
I love all my southern folks. I love all my southern. I mean, fuck Boosie, but everybody else, shout out to Weppy. But that has absolutely nothing to do with two lying pieces of shit who are inventing fake news and inflaming the public and collecting cash app after cash app.
What about Cash Money Records and No Limit?
But that's public corruption, and that's fraud. And every cash app that Lionel B has been collecting on behalf of those women,
he hustling. If that's the case.
That's wire fraud.
Oh, no. Why you trying to knock that man hustle? Whatever he got going on that's putting food on the table, why would you do that?
I'm not knocking anything. I ain't tell that man to lie to the public, get them girls to sit there and say that they unalived a bunch of infants and ate human flesh. I didn't make nobody do. They did that.
They said that?
Yes.
That's egregious.
The girl said that she Chance Combs' mom.
But people believe it.
Chance Combs' mom?
People believe it.
No. They're also saying that Diddy diddled the twins. That's not true.
Look, man, it's ghetto stories. It's a ghetto story.
No. Do you think it's a ghetto story when those girls see those clips after somebody sent it to them in their social media?
Man, they down south hustling. You heard me?
No, that's not down south hustling. When you're sitting there lying about another human being's whole existence, saying, hey, your dad used to kick me, and I'm your real mama, and your mama's not your mama, and your daddy used me like a toilet, but he ripped you out of me, cut me down at, no.
For a bag of money in these times we living in, when eggs cost $15 a carton for a bag of money, people liable to say anything.
I hear you, and I can't wait for the 47th president-elect to help us work that out. But in the meantime, in between time, saying that Jesse and Delilah, saying that Kim's daughters were allowed to be essayed by their father.
That ain't cool.
Forget not cool. That's insane. Because those girls, they just turned 18. They can now sue them for that.
Yeah, that's cold.
That's defamation.
And malicious. To be speaking on the kids.
Already looking at that family like they're a bunch of weirdos. The Combs boys now got to run from big homie CC and the CC's out of Chicago. They done called them. Straight said they seeing them in the street. They said run up on us like we Ray J. Let's see how that go. There's already so much pressure on that family. But to sit there and then try to make those girls victims when they're not?
But what? Okay, you talking about Lionel B.
That's
what about
unfair.
the media?
The media
pouring that
how would you feel if somebody said that you essayed your daughter?
It ain't right. I'll say that much. But they're
No, that
saying
would
that
be
these are
terrible.
facts, Jag.
That
They
would
talking
be
about,
terrible.
but the thing about it is, they're saying the reason why they're saying these things is because they 100% facts. That's
they're
why
not.
they've so boldly
No, they're not.
saying these things, because they
No,
saying it
they're not.
because they're
If they were
saying it like it's the
100%,
truth.
if they were 100% facts, Lionel B wouldn't have needed to lie with that thumbnail saying that that client that's represented by Wigdor was Misha.
Oh man, you know what? Lionel B
If
is
they
a
were
good
really
dude.
trying to get someone to believe that it was accurate and fair, why would they start with a lie? The thumbnail was a lie. The insinuation that that was the girl sitting on Diddy's lap in the D&G shirt was a lie.
It was a success. He
How was
got
it
a
a
bag.
success?
The brother, he got the views, he got the money.
And
He's
guess what?
chilling.
He's going to need it. He's going to need it because I've been told that the Combs family enterprise are going to be suing Lionel B
Oh,
for allowing. Oh yeah. Diddy done already sent a C&D from lockup eating his peanut butter and jelly to Shawn.
oh shit. So he
You
throwing
think
his
he's
weight
gonna let
around.
this punk? You think he's gonna let this punk get away with saying that, letting people say that he essayed the girls?
Yeah, that's
Saying
below
it
the
chance,
belt.
saying it chance, like, come on. No, Diddy
That's
coming. Diddy,
yeah.
he
That you
got
don't play
time.
about.
He's got
Yeah,
time and withdrawal issues.
he already going at Cassie. It looked like so. Yeah, I could see him getting around. It's not. It wouldn't be the first time a YouTuber got caught up.
Lionel B, I got a feeling he gonna be running more of that money than he made. If I was him, I wouldn't get too comfortable with it.
Yo, Lionel B, if you listening, man, live it up. Do what you do, bro. You
Yeah,
made the bag.
take that pit bull, that nano bully wife of yours out for a walk. Make sure you get her some victuals. She sounded hungry when
Yo,
she started
man.
barking at me. No, that woman is weird. She gonna sit there and I'm talking to Lionel, and man, I will play you the recording maybe another time.
Hold on,
But
y'all did a
know,
live session?
oh no, I called Lionel B myself. Actually, my fiance called. He be knocking on doors. And they were talking. And Lionel B, he was like, yo. He was like, well, no, because, he was like, you don't remember? I gave you a price for the interview, and that was that. Yeah, man, and woo, woo, woo. And then Jag said, I'm putting out fake content, and Jag said, woo, woo, woo. And I'm like, Lionel, that girl lied. She never met me. She never met me in Dallas in 2012. We never met, period. That girl is lying.
Wow.
You're publishing lies. And guess what? Guess what he said? Well, I guess we got to prove it. I said, we ain't got to do shit, nigga. I know the truth. That bitch is lying. And you going to have to deal with that. Because if she's lying about me, God knows what else she's lying about. And then the next thing you know, here comes his wife. Oh, she went crazy. Like, I
Oh,
thought she
man.
had Trump derangement for a second, Like, she was
all of
freaking out
this.
like Kamala. You know what I'm saying? Like Kamala when they start asking her about the missing pets in the border. Like, she just went ham out of nowhere. And I said, excuse me, weird person. I don't know who you are, but I caught your husband in a lie.
That's crazy. So you call him to check him about a lie, and his wife started spazzing because you fucking up her money.
Oh, yeah. Real classy.
Oh, man. Why don't you just let them eat? Why can't they just... You know what they doing. A lot of people know what's going on. Why can't they just enjoy whatever they plunder up together, whatever bag they can accumulate? Just let them enjoy the wealth.
Listen to me. That's not wealth, because all money ain't good money. And what I do know is this. Any money you make doing bad, you're going to spend it twice as fast as you made it. Period. That's just the way it works. That's the way of the world. You know, some people like shortcuts, and some people just like to get the job done.
Jag.
But if you got to keep taking videos down and putting videos up, making fake apologies, and turning off the comment section.
You went on the news with that white dude and said Jay-Z and Diddy are monsters.
They are.
You said in front of America that they are monsters.
Not just America, Europe, Africa, Russia, everywhere.
You know that they represent us. You know Diddy and Jay. Diddy and Jay-Z, when they see Diddy and Jay-Z, they say those are African American African Americans.
Number one, they are not African Americans. They are not. They are not. Stop claiming traffickers. These people are traffickers. I'm not like them, and they not like us. These people are weird. Did you not just hear Ronnie Bo finally confess that R. Kelly told him about the Diddler and the Jigga Man's sexual relationship?
Perfect timing. He left that part out though. And shout out to Ronnie Bo.
Ronnie Bo said to hell with it after that fake CIA man came to him talking about, be careful talking to Jaguar Wright. What do you mean?
Hold on, you trying to get me knocked? Hold up. Wait a minute, Jag. I ain't know you make the block hot like that. They shut down Ronnie Bo and he confessed about Jay-Z and Diddy's sexual relationship.
Yeah, but I mean, this is the thing. I have a hard time, understanding people's unwillingness to understand the gay men are gay men. Like, if you taking it down, if you having sex like me, like a woman, you a gay man. Shout out to Richard Allen. I'm just saying. If you're gobbling it up and you're rubbing it down and you're doing all kinds of things with it, if you go into the bathhouse and there's no vagina around and there's a bunch of naked men and it's hot and sweaty and zesty and niggas are just sweating, just sit there sweating, like, come on, man.
Hold on, Jag. How come nobody was talking? Nobody was talking like this before Obama's administration, and the reason why I say that is we wasn't on no Zest Fest. It wasn't a Zest Fest out there in these streets.
You haven't heard about Obama?
Oh no!
You ever heard about his love for the creamy men?
No, that's not where I'm trying to. Oh no, that's not where I'm trying to go with this.
It's all coming out.
How you feel about them talking about Oprah?
Like a Diana Ross sample on a Diddy record is coming out.
Shit. How you feel about this talk with Oprah? Oprah is a noble Black woman. She represents for the sisters.
You know what? Listen to me, Shawn. Listen to me. I'm gonna need you to do me a favor. I'm gonna need you to come over to my channel, the Jaguar Wright Effect, or come over to my fiance's channel, Set in the West, and I need you to find a new perspective because I'm starting to believe that you like Diddy.
Jag, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. That ain't right. You throwing me an alley oop. You throwing me an alley oop, and then you gonna dunk on me in front of all my subscribers.
Wait a minute. You think Oprah is noble?
She represent for the she made a movie for colored girls and all that. They do the color purple. She all about the color, man. She represent for colored women.
What she did to everybody in the movie? What about the kids in Africa? What about all that stuff she burnt up over there with the rock?
She wasn't in Africa. She don't live in Africa. She can't help what happened when she live in a whole nother country. And I ain't trying to make excuses for Oprah.
I know what she does down in South America where she does have a house. I know all about what she got going on down there. What I want to know is, why do y'all keep claiming these people? I didn't know you was a lesbian. Are you a lesbian? Because you saying that she represents you. You lesbian.
What does that? That's if that is her sexual preference. America is at a point to where we will accept that without a doubt.
So then why don't she come out? This stuff with her and Gail is ridiculous.
Oh shit.
Come on now. Are you serious? Why won't
They
she claim her girl?
they represent us to the
Did you see the way
world.
she was? Did you see the way Gail was crying when Oprah was in the hospital after she got busted down with the Zempic?
That's her
Gail was
homegirl. What?
she
Oprah
was
can't have friends? She can't have
I'm gonna tell you
friends?
this. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I ain't never cried for a female friend like that. Not even one I was having sex with. That
They
was
grew
deep.
up together. That's her
They grew
bestie
up
since
together.
high school.
That's what you call orgasms, growing up together.
Oh man. So Oprah can't have friends. Diddy can't have parties. Like they just can't do nothing.
Oprah, listen to me. Oprah can look. As long as Stedman like it, I love it. You know, you gotta feel like. Why don't y'all men ever feel bad for Stedman? He been living
That's
in that
the
closet
old
now
the
for 25
old
years.
black
They only bring
gospel
him
myth.
out every now and then.
The
Y'all
old
all
black
know
gospel
Oprah
mill.
guilty as sin. You see the way she did Luther Vandross? Did you see the way she did Michael Jackson? For crying out loud, how many pounds did she stick it to Monique? I'm almost starting to think that she was mad that Monique ain't want to come and kick it with her and Gail for a garden party.
The black family
You know what
ain't
I'm
right.
saying?
These are the sounds of the black family that y'all listening to. This how we talk about each other. Oprah get herself a man. Oh, y'all going in on motherfucking Stedman. She best friends with Gail. Oh, her and Gail, y'all go in on. This is the sounds of the black family.
I want you to do me a favor. I want you to close your eyes right now. I want you to close your eyes right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I want you to imagine having sex with Oprah and tell me what that's like.
Ooh, that big old booty. Oh man, Oprah got it going. What you talk about?
So you
Oprah is
telling me you
super
would
thick.
smash Oprah?
She's thickalicious, man. I seen Oprah in some dresses that had my eyes popping out my head, man.
You know she on that Zempic though.
That she need to gain, she need to put it back. Cause once upon a time, Oprah was looking right.
Do you know what the Zempic does?
No, what that do?
It gives you involuntary diarrhea every time you eat. That's what the Zempic does. That's why they lose the weight, because they be all dehydrated and emaciated.
Nah, I ain't about to be messing with no shitty booty.
That's what the Zempic do.
Nah, I ain't fooling.
Now,
I'm talking about back in the day, y'all.
I'm talking about the Zempic. That's what she own now. She own the Zempic. Now wait a second. I want you to think about this. You and Oprah go out for a lovely meal at a wonderful restaurant. She fresh on that Zempic. And then here come that diarrhea, and then you want to bust it down.
No, I don't want her now.
You know what I'm saying?
But once upon a time, she was all right.
That thing too hard, she might let it loose.
No, I don't want no old. I don't want her now.
See, that's
but
why Diddy got the butt plug.
Oh my God. You know what? People be happy. You gotta admit, people have way too much fun with this news. You could take it wherever you want to take it with imagination.
Look, let's lighten the mood. I'm just saying, I don't know nobody who wants to have diarrhea all day long and sit there and dust a man off in the closet like the wax figure he looked like, so she can pretend to just be friends with the love of her life. Like y'all really be forgetting about the women of the Brewster place. You know she produced
what?
That movie.
People will go in on Oprah Winfrey, but won't say nothing about Monique and her situation with her husband. People wouldn't dare.
She love her husband and he love his wife.
She called him daddy.
Yeah, she do. I mean,
her daddy.
Listen to me. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, except for when I say it. I don't. I say it. I don't say it out in public. You know what I'm saying? But I be saying it. I'll say it earlier today. But anyway, my point is, all of these niggas is weird.
She say that shit. She say it in concert. She be saying that shit in interviews. She be sitting right next to that man talking about her daddy.
Pablo, I'm about to get off this live and take my vitamin D.
She don't want it with Monique, y'all.
I
Jack, what would you do if you got caught talking shit about Monique and she caught you in the street? She caught you in traffic. How would you handle Monique coming at you?
Well, first things first, I don't worry about stuff like that. Secondly, I love Monique. I have nothing against Monique.
Me too. I don't want that smoke.
The thing that I don't like is that I think she still feels guilty about some of the choices that she made early in her career. And I think to a certain extent she's still trying to make up for it now. And if I were to say anything to Monique that she would probably want to fight me about, it would be simply this. Stop trying to get them to like you. They don't have to. It don't make you no less amazing than you are. Stop trying to compromise to get them to respect you, because once you've been disrespected, the memory of that never goes away. You don't need nobody, sis.
Exactly.
You know what, Jag?
Especially not no Lee fucking Daniel.
Oh, I was
His
just about to
daddy
go
threw
there.
him in the trash. Shit. Why are you worried about kissing up to a nigga and his daddy threw him in the trash?
Oh no.
Cause he was
He made
gay.
something. He made something out of himself, regardless of what he been through. He made something great out of himself. Oh no.
He
Why
still
we
owes
gotta?
Dave Dash money. Everybody
we gotta
owes
do?
Dave money.
That brother figured out a way to get. He made a name for himself. He live in lavish, steak, shrimp, lobster.
I'ma tell
Why
you
can't
this
we just
right
be
now.
happy?
Lee Daniels, after the conversation that I had with Jussie Smollett, Lee Daniels got some explaining to do.
Oh,
and
shit.
especially letting Naomi Campbell come onto the set of Empire and allegedly pimp out Bashir Gray to a bunch of thirsty old bitches.
Hold on, wait a minute. You said that Lee Daniels
I am
fed that boy to
holding
some
Lee
old chicks?
He was letting Naomi Campbell pimp out Bashir and some of the other young cast members, allegedly.
But to the highest bidder.
You see what Bashir got going on now? He's selling his ass on OnlyFans.
I seen
Doing
that.
gay porn. That's what they done to that boy.
Damn.
What do you mean Jussie don't know me? I don't know Jussie. That nigga called me.
For help?
Yeah, he wanted me to try to convince the world right before the election, right before everybody found out that that's Kamala Harris's nephew.
Oh, shit. She with the Smollets?
Oh, her very Jewish husband is siblings with their very Jewish father.
Oh, they got the Smollets all in the beige bagage. They
And
all in it
send
together.
Jussie to me. They gonna send Jussie to me to try to throw me off because I was eating through her freak off, people that was endorsing her, and she felt like I was hurting her in the polls. So they gonna send old Juicy Jussie, and then he gonna sit there and tell me this long, tall tale about how he was set up by the Africans and Lee Daniels because he didn't want to work with R. Kelly because R. Kelly was still ghostwriting after he was supposed to have been blackballed, but Lee Daniels was employing him. And Jussie said he refused to work with R. Kelly, and that's why he got fired from Empire, and they framed him for the crime that he staged.
Damn. So because them big African dudes, they was zesty. They was working for Lee Daniels.
He was sleeping with one of them.
Oh, shit.
He was getting a workout.
Wow, so he took a hit for Lee Daniels. That's why he was calling himself the gay Tupac, because he took a hit for Lee Daniels.
No. See, I got a problem with that. Because gay and Tupac don't go in the same sentence. In no dimension.
Not even with the nose ring, not even with the bandana like Big Mama.
Gay John Lennon. How about that? He could be the gay John Lennon.
Tupac had a nose ring and a bandana like Big Mama.
I hear what you're saying, but gay and Tupac don't go in the same sentence.
He wore a corset with Suge Knight and Snoop Dogg with a perm in the back.
No. Pac and gay don't go in the same sentence.
Okay, we gonna leave it at that.
You know, let's just leave that where it let's talk about this sodomite here. Now, Jussie, came to me on a ruse. wanted to get me to use some secret new app that was untraceable and wanted to meet me in person. And then when I didn't go along with what he wanted me to go on, I ain't got to lie. Matter of fact, T, since you want to call me a liar, how about you get over to Jaguar Wright Uncensored Podcast, and you can go and hear the whole conversation yourself right now. It's available for members.
It's available for free.
Actually, it's available for free. You can go, since you don't want to believe the conversation that I had and recorded with Jussie Smollett, you can go listen to it. It's right there. And while you're at it, you might as well go and listen to the conversation, the private conversation I had with Adria English, because that's there too.
And subscribe to the Shawn Blazington show since you watching it right here, man. That's what y'all need to do first and then get over there. It's all going down, man.
Who knew?
You know what? You are a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been over here smoking cigarettes. The lounge been empty and all that. You done brought some life back into the building, Jag. Now, you talking about Jussie Smollett and how he got set up by Lee Daniels. How did you feel when you seen the movie?
He was lying to me.
No, I'm talking about.
What I was most interested in was Bashir. I just wanted to know what was going on with Bashir. And when he was just sitting there talking about how Bashir still thinks he's one of the lions, like, I'm like, huh? Like, that's how far gone he is.
Damn. So they have like real.
Why do you keep asking about me and Scott Storch? Me and Scott Storch were many, many, many years ago. It was a good time. We made excellent. How did you hear my convo on Sean Davy Wave's channel? How?
Hold on, you talking to the chat or what's going on over
here?
Yeah,
I'm talking to the chat. You know, you got a few. No, there's just some people that I see around, you know, the ghetto streets of YouTube. No, they're just trying to dissuade people from wanting to go to the podcast and listen.
She said we in the ghetto streets of YouTube. It's the suburbs.
I'm talking about the people from the Section 8 sector. You got trolled from the
I got
the
Section 8ers in the bill. Okay. I'm trying to step my game up with you, Jag. We're going to have to figure this out together. Who you want blocked? Because they don't even need to be there.
They listen to me. If you're mod, see now you.
I'm the only mod. If we upgrading the situation, them dust bunnies got to go, man. So who talking shit?
Oh no, I hear what you're saying, but what do you mean Scott hit that? We dated. I don't understand why people always gotta be like, oh, did he hit it? No, he didn't hit it. He took me out to dinner. Actually, what he did was he took one of his checks that he got from writing, because we were ghostwriting for Gerald Levert at the time when he had his label deal. And, he went out and he bought a powder blue Jaguar XJ8, and he picked me up for it and took me out to dinner to a restaurant. That's how I did it. I don't know how y'all did it. I don't know, I'm serious. I don't understand these girls.
What did you wear to the dinner when you went out with Scott Storch? Did you get dressed up for him?
I mean, I wore what I wore. I had on some heels. I had on some really cute jeans. I had on a cute top. I was, I don't ever have to overdo anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've always been a less is more kind of person. If it's time to kick it all the way up, then kick it all the way up. But the truth is the best part of my relationship with Scott was all the music we made together. I mean, we were right there at the beginning of each other's careers, and I'm so proud of his catalog, and I'm proud of the music we made together.
No, Jag. No, what? I hear what you're saying, but you bigging up Scott Storch, but you said some very malicious things about people like Erykah Badu, again, Jill Scott. These sisters, Scott Storch, he got allegations against him too. We hear some weird shit about him. But how could you how could you put him in a positive light and put somebody like Erykah Badu and all them in a negative light?
Listen to me. Why do I need to talk about the fact that he went out to go sell a track with a mutual friend of ours, and his Rolls Royce got repoed at dinner. Like, they had to catch an Uber back. Like, why do I want to talk about the bad times when he had to sell his yacht on eBay? Like, I don't want to talk about that.
Shit. Damn. He went through it like that, so when he crashed, he burnt.
I mean, the beautiful thing is because of his strong Jewish roots and because of the family that he comes from, a lot of people don't know this, but his grandfather collected a portion of every dollar he ever earned. Whatever Scott ran through, his grandfather made sure he had a nest egg. There was always a certain section of his money that was never allowed for him to be touched. It was only there for just in case.
That's how family do it.
No, that's how they do it. It's the same our families don't. His grandfather
Our family
knew
should.
that he was a wild card. His grandfather knew that he liked blowing money. And his grandfather set things in place to make sure, just in case he fucked up what he had, he would still have something. Scott
That's a
Storch
blessing.
is always going to be a comfortable Jewish man.
Why we don't do shit like that, man? I think Birdman was trying to do that with Cash Money.
And we want to be YouTube content creators that buy 4 cars and pay for them all in cash to prove to people he's never going to live in a car again.
Don't do that to that brother doing well. I bet he barbecuing right now, living his best life.
Who in God's name cares about 4 cars? You bought 4 things that are becoming less and less valuable every
He's stunting.
day.
He's stunting. He doing it big. They love him where he at.
If stunting is 4 cars and you don't have a house in Calabasas, you ain't stunting. You fronting.
He living his dream.
Once again, if you got 4 cars, especially if they're luxury cars, and you ain't got a house in Calabasas, if you not living
he getting
on
there.
Star Island,
he gonna get there.
then it doesn't matter.
He gonna make it. I
No,
believe
he's
he
not.
will. I believe in the brother.
No, he's not. Not if you're running around paying for fake stories and perpetrating fake victims.
How would he know that if they lying, they lying? That don't mean that he lying.
Come to mob shit, and that's why I say it.
Just come to Satin Away. If y'all really want to know what it is, my fiance's about to go live. He's addressing the whole Lionel B thing. That's really all I want to say about that. Because he's going to say it all. But there's receipts, there's everything. There's Lionel B's jealousy, his anger. You know, for somebody that's got 4 cars, you would think he had $2,500 for an interview. The way he cried about Natanya Rubin asking for $5K, you would have thought that 25 wouldn't have been such a big deal. But I guess he ain't got enough money to pay it.
So you mean that the victims they wasn't getting that? Like they got lowball? I mean, that's a lot of money to somebody that might not even get that back on the interview.
He's collecting money on all ends. These girls might as well be signed to a record label 360 deal. He's getting money off the content. He's got money off of the ads. He says he's breaking it down, but the truth is, he ain't got to be completely honest about the
It's his show. It's his show. If they want to be famous, if they want to be heard, it's his platform to do it. He want to do with it. He built that platform. They ain't built. If they with it, then they with it. They ain't got no play, no file, man.
And you know what? Even if they were with it, the hell that's going to come to all of them for it, none of this was worth it.
People do stuff like this all the time. This ain't the first. Remember the Maury show? They be sitting up there. He pulled the card out.
You know what?
You are not the father.
I know a lot of perverts that say that about other perverts. Oh, people do this all the time. People do a lot of things all the time. That don't make them right.
I went over my head. Did she just call me a pervert, y'all?
I'm just saying. You say people do this all the time. People scam all the time. People lie all the time, and that's a good thing. You want to know what's wrong with us? That's what's wrong with us.
You know what?
We done got real comfortable with capping with each other. We done got real comfortable with lying on each other. We done got real comfortable with making money off of bullshit.
Well, what you got to say about NWA and what they did, the legacy they put down for black culture as far as entertainment goes?
See, you asking me hot button questions because you know I rock heavy with people on the West Coast. So, out of respect for the West Coast and my ties, because my fiance is from Compton. Went to Compton High, went to school with Game. grew up in Nipsey Hussle's neighborhood. Let's be very clear
And
about
they all rep NWA.
And the only NWA that I'm repping right now is Not Without Lonzo. So
Wow.
Not without Alonzo. If it wasn't for Alonzo, we wouldn't even be talking about NWA.
The imagery that they put out there, the farcities that they put out there in the media concerning black males,
I don't
they
know
had us
about
looking like
farcities.
ghetto
What I do
comic book characters.
What I do know is that we need justice for Eazy-E, and Dr. Dre finally needs to be addressed properly for all of the harm he's done to so many lives, for all of the harm he's allowed Jimmy Iovine to perpetrate.
So you saying that Dr. Dre is a monster?
Yellow and red. No, I'm saying that he's a gatekeeper, and I'm saying he's a sodomite as well. What don't y'all understand about these weirdos?
We love Dr. Dre. We have all enjoyed his music.
He don't like women. Look at the way he treats his. You know, the simple fact that people can sit around and praise these men, but don't ever praise none of the women that helped kept those machines going in between they up and down rap careers. Miss L.A.? Like, don't talk to me about NWA. Talk to me about Miss L.A. Talk to me.
She got a real squeaky. They made her squeaky voice work. Somebody did her a favor.
Her squeaky voice is that's her talking voice, but her singing voice is unmatched. And she was both physically abused by both Dr. Dre and by Suge Knight.
Do you think they was turned on by her voice?
Dre got a problem with putting his hands on women, and it's kind of tacky that the name of his biggest accomplishment as an entrepreneur, his sound equipment, is called Beats.
Damn.
He beats women.
That's enough about Dre.
Like, that's the part that's not on the rest of the beats. Women.
Jag, we're doing the Compton.
What?
I understand that. All right.
You saying all that, but we listen to him talk about these things in his music while we dancing and singing. We participated in. Same thing with Diddy. We listen to the music where he talking about the freak offs and stuff. We listen to it in the car with our kids. We just as guilty.
The 2 Live crew normalize date grape as well.
Yeah. So what Lionel B is doing?
Hey, we want some coochie. Listen to the little Asian boy, or was he Mexican? I can't remember. Yeah, Asian boy in the group. His whole verse was talking about date raping somebody. Like, we've been co-signing a bunch of crazy stuff for a long time.
So how can we condemn these people when we've been buying a product and we well aware of what we've been purchasing? The public is just as guilty as the entertainers.
I agree. That was brilliant. Thank you for coming to that. I was waiting to see how long it was going to take for you to say it.
Yeah, man.
Oh, I know.
It's cold.
I know Suge beat women too. I said to both.
Yeah, entertainment is entertainment.
People forget that Miss L.A. was just a kid when she started.
Mm-hmm.
Just her whole life. I wish people would take time to get to know the real people behind the scenes, you know?
Yeah, that's real. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's a good person.
I've ever met. Mm-hmm. And if she's anywhere near me cooking, she's right there at my table. And we laugh. Mm-hmm. And I just wish people really knew the real people. And, you know, for all of the things that people are judging Cassie for that she did in the past, has anybody bothered to notice that she got married, changed her life, got clean and sober, had 2 beautiful kids, and she's changed her whole life around? And in the midst of everything that Diddy never did for her, she now has to worry about the shame that comes along with everything that she did with Diddy before she became Mrs. Fine. I just don't think people think about that.
I read that in the Iceberg Slim book a couple of times, man, how the prostitutes, once they, get a certain age, they find them somebody, they get married to some dude. You even seen it in the Malcolm X movie with the Caucasian chick he was with. It was like, hey, what happened to old girl? Oh, she married rich. She's with this rich fella and she living a life happily ever after. So what Cassie did is what a lot of women do that live that life. They get to a limit and they say, hell, I'm just gonna marry you up and sit it down.
Or maybe she just met a man that made her see herself as more than a freak off slut.
He must like the fact.
Why is nobody taking that into consideration?
Some men like the fact.
Maybe he just looked at her and saw something more. There comes a point in every person's life when they've gone down a dark path where they get a chance to decide whether they want to keep going that way or whether they want to do something different. And I just don't understand why, in all of this craziness that happened so many years ago, why nobody's giving her credit for what she's turned her life into now. She's not a whore. She's a mother. She's not Diddy's plaything. She's a wife.
She's a wife with kids.
Yeah.
A beautiful family at that.
Beautiful family. And imagine when she hears people talking about those kids that are missing
horrible.
And all of the stuff that's going on. Imagine what she's thinking. What if she had a baby with Diddy? What kind of danger could her kids be in? This is success.
Mm-hmm.
Because in the midst of all of that craziness, these two people found something different to live for. And he's the one that encouraged her to come forward and say, no, babe. Like, shout out to Mr. Fine.
That's
Fine
what's
gentleman.
up, man. Jag,
Fine
you taking up for you say all these nice things about Cassie and her husband, and they can't do no wrong. He's a fine gentleman. He's all these great things. He's just a great old American cowboy. You going on and on about Jag husband.
Everybody's done wrong.
But you just got done dogging out Dr. Dre.
Because he's still beating him.
Who knows if her husband, he might be a freak. We don't know. We never even heard an interview with this man. He probably ain't no telling what he doing with them horses.
If he was working for Diddy, I'm sure he would have to have some freak beater. But at the end of the day, his freak is for his family.
Ain't right.
Ain't right. He keeping it there. He keeping it there.
It ain't right.
You gotta know, but I'm just saying, a lot of people got a lot of things to say. But everybody deserves, once they've made it through hell, they deserve another chance.
He's the redeemer. He's the redeemer. This is like a Tyler Perry movie.
God is the redeemer. And for whatever reason, he chose them to come together.
On some Tyler Perry shit.
I could say the same about my life. A lot of people thought a lot of different things about me. And ever since me and Odell have been together, people keep talking about how different I seem or how this I am. Sometimes it takes a certain person to come into someone's life to create a different reaction for life. Some people just encourage the best in you. Some people just bring life to you where you didn't see it before. America got to learn how to stop being so judgmental, dog.
Jack, do you have items? Do you have items from back in the day? It could be like a purse or some shoes or something that carries the energy of the time when you was going through the motions of the entertainment business. Do you still own things like that?
Everything that I had was stolen.
Damn.
Everything. Yeah.
Wow. You ain't got nothing to hold on to from the past.
Why would I? It's the past.
Wow.
See, that's the difference between me and most people. I was raised by a Marine.
Mm-hmm.
My father trained me like a soldier.
Mm.
That's how I was raised. Very regiment, very militant. At the end of the day, the strongest person in the room is the one that can get up and walk in 30 seconds and need nothing other than what they have.
Mm.
I don't need anything.
That's
Whatever
deep.
I want, whatever I need, God provides and creates. And I don't hold on to the past. I just
Wow.
don't. I see no value in it.
So
If I
that's
want to
what give
look,
you your freedom.
well, of course, I'm completely free. And
Mm.
that's why a lot of people from the game hate me because they're ran by all of those things. And I was able to
Yeah.
walk away. I was able to walk away, and they all thought I was crazy.
Mm.
Oh my God! Why don't you just? All you gotta do. I know all I gotta do, and yet I'm not gonna do it. I,
Wow.
I
Like a
don't. I
true
don't. I don't
soldier.
need that.
That's
And not only
amazing.
that, Dame Dash said something the other day over there at American New when he was talking,
Hmm.
and he said, "I took the hit so I don't have to do business with those weirdos. I
Mm.
don't want to do business with them." He said,
Mm.
and part of the problem in not doing business with them is that they be trying to cut off my money every way they possibly can, but I'm going to keep finding a new way. And if that's the price I got to pay so I don't got to do business with these weirdos, then that's just the price. But I'm going to be my boss.
Yeah, we hear all that. And shout out to
It's
Dame Dash.
real.
I love the American News series that he got going on. But what, okay, if you a boss, are you trying to say that they messed his, are they fucking with Dame? Are they messing his money up? Is that what he's going
Sean
through right
Carter
now?
has been doing everything he possibly can do to screw with his money, no different than he's done to me.
Damn.
He's still messing with my business as of now, him and Diddy.
Damn.
The last company, when I first came to Vegas last year, this time last year, that company, it's called BB Films, Profit Plus, supposed to be
Mm-hmm.
new, and I'm going to help them launch it, and I'm going to launch my podcast from there. Come to find out, his niece that he had working as my personal assistant there,
Mm-hmm.
asking me about my victims and asking me information and all of this and all of that. Turns out
Oh.
she worked at Rock Nation.
Mm.
Do
Threw a
you
monkey
think I
wrench in
would
the
have
whole
taken a
shit.
job working with anyone if I knew that they worked at Rock Nation? No.
Wow.
The
Was the
second
money
company,
enticing?
no, it was business.
Mm-hmm.
If someone comes to me and say, "Hey, Jack, I want to do this deal with you," and we sit down, no, I am not a bitter ex-employee. Employee meant I worked for someone. I've always been my own boss.
What was the
And you can
business
go back and check
about?
those facts.
What was the
Oh,
business
no, for
about?
my content creating.
Mm-hmm.
Where I do all of my industry exposures, where
Mm-hmm.
that's been the new way that they've been trying to control my information by paying off companies that I work with to tank my projects so no one will hear me.
What if there was a different message? Like, let's say you did a sidebar and like, okay, this is
No,
for
it's
the
not
kids
about a
out
different
there.
message. It's not about a different message. It's about I do what I do, and it's their job to try to stop me from doing it.
It's hardcore what you do. What you do is it's a hardcore business, and you a rock star. You rock with the best of them. You invented a genre of people. All of your babies out here, the people doing
I
interviews
know.
sounding like Jagger. They want to bust it down. They think they got the freestyle off the top of the dome like Jag. They get the rubbing their nose and start spitting, just talking, trying to pull it
But you know
together and
what's
make it
dope?
make sense.
You know what's dope?
Mm-hmm.
That I got the kind of energy that encourages people to break bad.
That's
That I got love
exactly
for.
what and there's a lot of old heads out here breaking the fuck, like, where he come, why is he breaking bad? You see them on Comedy Hype, you see them on the Art of Dialogue, like, oh shit, this nigga about to break bad.
Oh, yeah. And you know what? More of us in my age bracket need to break bad, because maybe if we start breaking bad, we can start breaking some of these negative cycles, and we can stop making ditties.
Breaking the
Because at the
bank.
end of the day, we got to stop making ditties.
Breaking the bank with all this new shit. If Diddy's name make $1, I've been saying Diddy for the past 2 years, man. He ain't never failed me not one time.
Nah. And guess what? It's going to keep working for you. But you better get ahead of the curve because I think Nancy Grace intends to ride the Diddy train all the way to glory. Diddy is her retirement plan. Y'all better get y'all content together because Nancy Grace is going to go in.
They would never get into our pool when it comes to the news and stuff. Like they would never even speak on it.
The mainstream media, they are watching all of you.
Oh,
How do you think Pierce Morgan got on to me? He got on to me because of the blue couch.
Oh, shit. He be watching. They be peeking.
They are all watching all of you.
Looking for the next wave to capitalize off of it.
Exactly. Well, no, because they know if they can catch on to the stories that you guys are working on with their larger platforms and their larger reach, it can seem like it came from them first. You'd be surprised how many content creators sit in my bushes saying that they got inside source and their inside source is me.
Hey, I'm responsible for the AI out there, just in case y'all didn't know. And the diddler. If it wasn't for me, it wouldn't be no AI videos. They put together some bullshit and put it out there. And the stories, the titles all jacked up. It's a bunch of Shawn Blazington videos.
And you know what? All I say to everyone is have a critical mind. Have your own opinion. But just don't run with anything if it's not a fact.
That's real, man. Yo, Jaguar, I've never thought that you would. Matter of fact, I did think you would call in or I'll get in touch with you someday. It was a dream far off into the future. Like when I get $1 billion, I'm going to meet Jaguar or I'm going to have a conversation with Jaguar Wright. So by the universe revealing this to me at this time of my life is perfect. We going into 2025 and there's going to be a lot of changes out there. Like you said, I have to stay ahead of the curve. So what advice do you have for a content creator that been doing Diddy news? People been into it for a long time listening, but I know it's some changes ahead. What do you have to say to the people that stuck on this stuff? Because me personally, I feel like they gonna swing this thing in a whole nother direction with Diddy.
Don't be stuck on it. Mm-hmm. Don't be stuck on it. Grind on it.
Grind on it.
You know, this is the kind of time
no Diddy
where you can make real newsies. You know what I mean? Real information seekers. Real information. You know, I call myself an information dealer. That's what I do.
Mm-hmm.
I deal in information. And I'm very good at what I do. But what I really think you should do, honestly, is do you. Pick a lane and drive steady. Trump is about to take off all the restrictor plates on our engines. He's going to stop all the censorship stuff. He's going to let freedom of speech be freedom of speech again. So you know what? Pick a lane. Find your area.
The brackets, the chains is about to be off.
Are you running down on Diddy known associates? Are you running down on, you know, Diddy ex-employees? Are you running? Like, there are so many different places in this Diddy story where content creators aren't looking. You never know where the next hornet's nest is. You never know where the next Jonathan Ottie's going to pop out. Like, nobody's really looking for the big story. Diddy is Moby Dick. Who's going to be Captain Ahab?
We talking about this brother like we talking about dissecting a pig.
Oh,
like we see, you've been looking at the arteries, but all this meat around the neck, you ain't looking at the meat around the hook. Yeah. What about the back fat? We talk about Diddy like he a damn hog.
He is. The question
That's
is,
our brother.
The question is, do you want pig feet or do you want fresh bacon?
You know what? We gotta eat. We gotta eat.
You gotta get to, that's all I'm saying. If we gonna get into this game, because
cannibals.
The Diddy news trial business, we're talking about a multi-billion-dollar business.
She said, you better eat them from the rooter to the tutor, no Diddy. Like, don't leave no meat on the bones, young man. I mean, when it's time to tear this nigga down, you better tear him down like a professional. Do you hear me?
If I was a content creator, I would be looking for old maids. I would be looking for old nannies. I
Oh
would be
my
looking for
God. Well,
groundskeepers.
how you
I
gonna
would
go
be
at Lionel B when he dissected the way he want to dissect? You telling me
He didn't
to figure out
dissect
a way?
anything. He ran
That's what Lionel
into
B did.
he ran into one freak off worker and she brought somebody. He didn't run anything down. Because if he had ran it down, he would have found out that some of the stuff that Adria was telling him, he got from Misha.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? He was so focused on the sensation of it all. You know how provocative it was and how many people it was going to draw. He didn't bother to think about where the content was going to lead. And that's the difference between a journalist, a blogger, and just a guy with a YouTube channel flexing.
I believe he's a lot more than that. But it caught me off guard when I seen your name on the live. It was like washed up, begging for money.
But that's the thing. Who's washed up and who's begging for money? Like, to call me a clout chaser is crazy at this point. I am the clout. Who do I got to chase? This nigga sitting here happy because, he got some millions of views. But see, I get billions. Ooh, so what? Ooh,
Hey, people got to climb the ladder. They look. People looking for a way.
A couple million views, and now I'm worried about you. I didn't even know you existed, G. Who are you?
No, we swinging.
Go over
we
to
swinging.
TikTok.
Wait.
My name trends on TikTok without me even knowing it. I trend on all social media without me even knowing it. I show up at somebody's live. They had 50 people. When I leave, they got 1,000. Who do I need to chase clout from when clearly I am the clout?
Oh, shit.
Like, that's weird. Who's begging for money? I don't have to beg for money. If I'm a beggar, then Trump's a beggar.
I addressed that on my shit, though.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Hold on.
about,
I'm sorry. Here, baby.
No, that's all good. I'm just saying he's talking about begging for money, but we broke the analytics down of like.
Oh, absolutely. And I tell you who is begging for money. Lionel B. Lionel B was begging people to send money to those girls' cash apps while he was getting broken down.
Man, he can do no wrong. And I hear what you're saying.
I hear what you're saying, that he can do no wrong, but apparently he did. Because if he was really as tough as he act like he is, he would turn the comments back on.
Oh, he turned the comments off?
Only pussies turn the comments off.
Oh.
Understand this. He took that video down, and then after everybody clowned him about it, then he put it back up after he did a few edits to it and left the comments off.
Oh, damn. Well, he the boss, ain't he? He the boss.
Oh, listen to me. If he bout it like he say he bout it, the nigga act like the whole Nutri-Rat your ass is. Turn the comments on.
He a young boss out here making decisions.
He a Nutri-Rat.
No. Not one. You know what?
Eating through metal cans.
Y'all need to cut this out. We need to have a family discussion.
I'm not the one that called him no names.
We all family.
What I did do was call him out on a scam because I saw this was a scam. I saw this thing with Misha was a scam. Yeah, he had to edit scissor out the video too because that's all a lie. Like, why does nobody... Yeah, it is his channel. And guess what? When they come and sue his ass, it will be just his channel because they're going to sue him. They're not going to sue Misha and Adria over the content on his channel. He's going to have to eat that.
They going to let that brother get away with a bag. Like, you know what? Let him have that.
No, they not. They're not going to let him get away with shit. And I'm going to tell you something right now. Considering all of the stuff that he moved around and the way that I know the analytics on that video and with all of the language that was used and with all of the crazy things that was said, it had to mess with the monetization to a certain extent. He probably going to get, I don't know, 17.65K. Real life does better
because
than
of
that.
the yellow dollar sign and all that.
Yeah. At best, he ain't gonna make 20. He ain't gonna make 20 racks on this. At best.
Because that stuff was gruesome, but I hope he got the green light, and I hope he kill it.
No. And the simple fact that he took it down, that stopped the monetization on that, turned that all the way around, and then he re-uploaded it to make it a little
He
bit.
probably did that because it got the yellow, and he wanted to keep it green.
No, he ain't all the way green. He
Yeah,
ain't all the way
He
green
good.
at all.
He a boss, and I respect what he got
this.
going on.
He made a $25,000 play that's probably going to cost him $75,000 in the end. He might as well have got a PPP loan.
Damn.
He might as well have got a PPP loan.
Why can't nobody just get away, Jag? You see what they doing. Why can't they just go past the gun line? You going to pop them every time.
Yup. Especially when you start doing some dumb stuff like calling me a clout chaser and saying that I'm washed up. Let's just be honest.
You too big. You could look the other way. And that's...
Listen to me. It was clout. He is the clout chaser.
But you are, like, you know that you're bigger. Your name is bigger, is better.
Yeah, I know that.
Why can't you just be the bigger and just move on? Say, let that man have that.
Chasing me, calling me a clout chaser for clout. Like he a whole ass nigga. It's just that simple. And if he's so harsh, he'll turn the comments back on so everyone can see.
Lionel, don't worry about it, bro. Don't worry about it, bro. Don't Lionel, if you listening, don't even stress yourself, worry. Don't even get in a panic. Everything is smooth sailing, bro.
He is not going to stress himself. His wife is going to stress him when she realizes she's not going to be able to get that new car, or she's not going to be able to go and do shopping down there in Miami, because, you know, Tampa has okay shopping.
We're not putting that out there, Lionel. You're going to have a hell of a Christmas. You're going to get your girl the car, whatever she want. You're going to do it up.
No, we not. That's why she was sitting on the phone.
You know what? You just being being negative at this point. You know what, Jack? It's almost 1 a.m, and I do appreciate you.
I'm getting out of here too. Actually, I have a friend that I have to talk to.
No, I wasn't hanging up on the boss. I would never we could have been here till 6 a.m. I would have never hung up on Jaguar.
Because it is not 1 o'clock where I am at.
Oh,
and
damn.
I got a hot date.
You got a hot date. Man, if you ain't have to go, I would stay here till next Thanksgiving with you on this phone, man. That's how much I appreciate you. Somebody else trying to call, it don't even matter.
All I can say to you is learn from Lionel B's mistake and don't put your platform in jeopardy. And if you want to get those viral videos, then go get the real story. It's out there.
Get the real story. Don't be playing with no people.
And also make sure the integrity of your platform is great, because there might be some witnesses that do want to come and talk to you and give you an exclusive story. But if they think that everybody's like Lionel B, why would they?
Gotta switch it up and gotta keep it true and gotta keep it real. Yo, I'm gonna take that advice, man. Even though I feel like he did nothing wrong, I still respect the opinion of the one and only Jaguar Wright. That's why the next time, if you could be a regular, if you could call, all I need is you, Jag. That's all I need. The rest of them, fuck them. Or if I got Jag, I could take on the whole world, man. We gotta connect, Jag. I got so much love for you. And the next time.
What I'll say is this. I'll be watching.
Oh,
and stop by the channels anytime we're live. Set in the West or the Jaguar Wright Effect.
That's what we doing. We gonna be there. So much love for you and homie in the background, man. We gonna be keeping in touch, and we gonna holler at y'all next time. Real talk, Jack. We gonna holler at you, no doubt.
And
all right, take
care.
care.
The Blazington crew.
That's what it is. The whole crew out there, man. We ain't got nothing but love for you. We gonna holler at you soon, no doubt. Jaguar Wright, y'all. All right, take care now. Peace. Yo, what the hell do you want?
Hey.
Oh, hold on, wait a minute, bro. Respect my pimping. How many subscribers do you have while you blowing up my phone while I was just on the phone with Jaguar Wright?
Oh, wow. Look, man. I'm not trying to blow you up, man. This is Tanika Jet come from Greenville, South Carolina.
From South Carolina. What else, brother?
Oh, wow. No, I'm a female. I just got the raspy voice.
You's a
I'm
female with the raspy
I'm on line,
voice.
Shawn.
Yeah.
I want to talk to you about this thing,
What you
man.
got to say that Jaguar Wright didn't say? Respect my pimpin'. You all up on Mount Olympus with the muddy ass boots, thinking you gonna follow the main event. You should have called in first. You should have called. No, this a 5-star presentation. You all on Mount Olympus. We just had the great Jaguar Wright. What the hell you got to say?
I got to say this. Put me on live, yo. You on live right now. This is Tanika Jet from South Carolina, Greenville. And I want to talk about the topic. Did Cassie enjoy herself with Diddy? Yes or no?
Do what you think with the TV on in the back, messing up on 15. We got 15 stars, and you got the TV blasting. We got 15 stars. You messing up my presentation.
I turned it down. Presentation. I'm probably about the second person that called. Why ain't on the TV right now?
Why in the hell? Why?
Oh,
well, we give a damn.
Can I say something though? Can I say something with your cool self? Can I say something representing real South Carolina?
Why?
Can I say something?
We listening hard.
All right. Now with the Cassie and all that thing, what you said was real. You know what I'm saying? I hope that he do have a case.
My pizza is getting cold.
Yeah,
and I want to you should have called. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I got to go. And I got to edit up this Jaguar. I got work. I got to edit up this Jaguar Wright video and put it out 1,000 times. And you talk about that Diddy. We talk about Jaguar Wright.
Man, look, this ain't what it is.
We talking about Jaguar.
On my screen.
We ain't doing that no more. Well, I love you to death, sister, and I ain't trying to play you out, but I must ascend to greatness right now. I can't wait with you. I can't play with you. I got to ascend to greatness right now. We gonna holler at you. So much love you, sister. I ain't gonna forget where I came from, sister. I ain't gonna forget you. Where you from? Where you from?
Jet from South Carolina, Greensville.
South Carolina, Greensville. My people's down there. Nothing but love from South Carolina. She all up on me. She all up on me. I'm a superstar.
I'm all up on you.
I'm a gigolo, getting lots of dough. I'm over here. I'm a gigolo. So I know, baby. I'm gonna holler at you later. Okay, baby. Bye, baby. Damn, baby. Damn, baby. Damn. I'm a gigolo, getting lots of dough. Oh, now the phones want to ring. Now the phone's ringing. I ain't answering shit. Hit that Cash App, y'all. Do it for Jack. Hit the Cash App. But quit calling my phone and hit the Cash App and do it for Jag. I'ma holler at y'all next time.